One of the things that I saw.
It could be on the Unearthed Arcana, which means it's not published yet in a source book. Or
could be.
Or it could be in the upcoming Eberron source book.
It's not UA, is it?
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking it might be at UA.
I don't run the UA stuff. No. It changes all the time. Look it up and tell me what it is. If it's in one of the released books, then yes, you can have access to it. So, because I'm a giving DM.
Gracious DM.
Book it.
I know there's a bunch of new class feature variants that just came out on UA.
Yeah, they were talking about that several. Correct.
Yeah, a ton.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't look like anything in Wizards changed besides getting some additional spells. Where's it at? Yeah, additional spellcasting properties.
That's what it is. Okay, folks. Well, do we have anybody? I've had a few people. There's a couple people in there. And the regulars. Well, let's get started because we haven't played in 2 weeks. Because I had to go. I had a social schedule to attend to. You know, I'm popular in my own head. But that's how it works. And it's a new month. I had fun streaming for almost 21 days in October. I was a little burned out. But it was fun. But we're going to play tonight. Because these guys were kind enough to let me take off the last week. And so they're ready to play. And I'm ready. They asked for a fireball specifically. So if anybody...
Abdel did.
We asked for a fireball necklace.
Yeah.
We'll just see what happens.
Well, Abdel's feeling the fireball in his gut because he may have hit something bad.
Ugh.
He's starting to feel it.
He ate some Taco Bell.
Yeah. And Osric might not want to stand behind him. So
Can
close.
confirm. Don't stand behind him.
Look, big things come in small packages.
Well, you're about to get something big.
Bigger packages.
Don't forget to flush.
All right. We're going to get started here. Let's do our introductions. Let's say hi to everybody. We'll pick up. We had a little recap. I'll try to remember what the hell is going on in the middle of a battle, as always. And then we're going to play for a few hours and just see where life takes them. Abdel, you're up first. Say hello to everybody.
Hello, my name's Alex. I'm playing Abdel. My character is a Goliath Barbarian, 3rd level. He's a totem warrior. Doesn't really do much other than kind of sit on stairs for weeks at a time and smash things in his pastimes. But that's about it.
Osric.
Hello, my name is Osric Thornbottom. I'm a halfling, a bit of a student of the arcane, and I got a bit of indigestion right now. So Abdel, stay on my right side or left side, but don't be behind me, unless
Roger.
Unless you feel like being real sneaky about holding your breath. Anyway, moving on.
Gidmare.
My name's Caleb, playing Ginmare, High Elven, Cleric, and Follower of Torn.
Grayax.
My name is Grayak. In game, out of game, it's Sam. I'm a Dragonborn Paladin. I have recently taken up my oath and have started to accumulate items in which will help me with that oath.
He did. He got some books. He's reading comic books. Got pretty pictures in them.
About dragons.
Lionel.
Hello, this one's name is Lionel Stratero. I am being played by Loco. I am a 7-foot tall outdoor tabaxi, not very comfortable inside 4 walls. And looking forward to what we have tonight.
Right. All righty. What else there? Well, we're in the middle of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. The group, in the last couple of episodes, have encountered another fireball outside their establishment. They have tracked down the possibility that a construct of some sort that is out of control. A Nimblewright may have tossed this bead of fireball into the street to, well, looks like it was taking out a bunch of people, but it was taking out a particular individual that was coming to the inn to give them something called the Stone of Galore, which they have no idea. They think the rumors is that they'll be able to tell you where the treasure is kept, the hoard of dragons and praetors that are kept somewhere hidden in the city. And they've done some speaking with the dead, and they have talked to, actually found the creator, which was another Nimblewright that is in a temple, that this Nimblewright had created this extra one to kind of be his companion, but it had its mind of its own, and it wasn't bound to the magic that kept the creator Nimblewright in the temple. It couldn't leave. So they were given a device there, a contraption that would actually locate the Nimblewright. They have had it go off a couple of times. The last time was closer to this compound, which they're finding out has got more going on in it than was seen originally from the streets. And as they entered the compound at night, Grayax hadn't had his Wheaties the morning of this encounter, and kind of got tired and kind of lost some strength. He got touched. He got felt up by his own shadow, and wasn't feeling quite well. If it wasn't for somebody in chat that bought him a restoration potion, he would be feeling still really bad right now. But they entered the mansion and found out there was an attack actually going on at the time of some Zentarum, killing a lot of the household staff. And as they made their way through the complex, they heard from a stairwell on the main level some fighting going up on the second floor, and they came up and helped dispatch some of the Zentarum that were attacking some guards, and just waited until the Gralhun guards basically finished it all off. And that is where we left off. Right as the last one had died, the guards have held their position with their weapons pointed at the group, trying to see who they are. Y'all, the door to the backside behind the guard was cracked open, and there was a woman's voice coming from back there saying, hold the ground, the city watch will be here soon, in a frail voice. And the other thing is there is a closed door to the south right there by Grayax, and from there you hear basically what sounds like something's pounding on a door, kicking on a door on the other side. There's something going on in there. And that is where we left off. And with that being said, we can fire up a little music. And we're back. We're semi out of combat for the moment. So what are you guys wanting to do? Was there anything else you wanted to ask or make sure we covered anything, or I forgot? You can add to the story. They don't talk a lot. They're bashful.
You did a pretty good job of describing it.
It's almost like you do this professionally or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
It's like you do this more than just this session.
That's right. So, the guards are holding their ground, panting. They've been hard at it. They're covered with blood. There's bodies on the ground. Y'all, there's several bodies of guards and Zentarum, more than just the ones you killed. Y'all have dispatched some of the Zentarum and more. There were more bodies downstairs in the Great Hall area. Grayax wasn't feeling well, but he's feeling a little bit better now. He had his quick energy drink. And,
I had
boom.
no blue moon.
More hardier.
The guards.
Blue moon gives you wings.
The guards are looking at you. Who are you? Drop your weapons. Leave. You don't belong here. And like I said, in the door behind you, you hear a woman's voice. Like I said, whoa, hey, what's going on? Why am I hearing stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thanks, Loco. Appreciate it.
I don't like that. That was pretty spot on.
Yeah.
I'd like to open the door to my south.
You want to open the door
Are
to
we in
yourself.
combat right now?
Yep.
Or no?
No, you're kind of out of it for a second. You hear him,
Yeah.
like I said, pounding on behind to the south, and the guards, the Grolhan guards, are their nerves are frayed a little bit. They've been fighting. They're sweating. They have got their weapons. They're basically barricading or preventing anyone from coming through the door that's been cracked open. Like I said, you hear, like I said, it was an older woman's voice back there. And then there was a growl. There was kind of back there also, but she seems distressed, but she seems to think, she's just telling her guards to hold as long as you can until the city watch get here. You, Gray Axe, I guess you wanted to open the door, correct?
Yes.
To the south? Okay.
Correct.
You will open the door to the south. And what you're going to see is another little, looks like a waiting room or something. There's some curtains kind of cordon off a part of the wall. But what you see in front of you, well, hold on before you move here when you look. In front of you, there is another door to the south. And there is an individual there, kicked back to you. He's kicking the door in. He's trying to kick the door in.
Any visible tattoo from this side?
Not from what you're seeing. Let me show you a picture of him. Let's see. I need artwork. Well, I thought they did have a picture of him. Oh, maybe it's in the okay. Well, ignore the dead person on the ground there.
Oh.
It looks like a
Ooh,
Grolhan guard.
Good old
it's like Two-Face, yeah.
He's got a little burn on his face, yeah. And he is you don't know. You don't know. And
Abdel's smart now.
yeah, you can't tell from where
Yeah.
from what you're looking at, and his back to you. And he just seems kind of he's out of breath, kicking the door in.
I'd like. Does he have a weapon in his hand?
Yep. Oh yeah.
I'd like to try and issue the command to drop his weapon with casting command and then run up to him.
Well, he's in the combat tracker.
Detain him.
Oh, he is. Spooky.
Hold on, yeah. You should only see one. Or you can also cast it on him and drag it to the token to save.
Yeah.
It'll do the same. Hey, Faerun. He succeeded his cast.
Wow.
You're 20!
Nat 20. He turns as he feels the prickliness of something crawling on the back of his neck. And he turns and he growls at you.
Growl.
I'm gonna growl back. Breathe a little fire.
And what you did know, there was you see him move towards you, raises his sword, and then in a quickness, he jumps. He goes right out, there's a window here, and he goes crashing through it, out into the street level. What do you do? Give me your dexterity check, would you?
Give me a dex check? Or give
would you give me a dex check?
Okay.
Inspiration is key.
Oh!
Yeah, inspiration is key.
Snap fail,
Yeet.
baby.
Oh, another one.
You can roll that again.
I am planning on it.
Derp.
Yeah. So
Derpity derp.
hey, you can react to basically get to move toward the window.
Jump.
Can I see him? Well, When you do, make me a perception check, please. Sorry, fam. I'm a popcorn fiend.
Good.
I'll try not to chew it on camera.
Oh my god, it didn't count. I hate this game. I rolled it. Bro, I'm gonna be mad. I keep rolling it in the dice thing, but it's not giving. There we go. No.
Any day now.
I've rolled it 4 times in the left-hand thing. It's not counting, bro. And it gives me an 8. Okay.
Whatever. Okay, well, you will, all of a sudden, you're sitting there, and let me, you look, and you see him run, he's running across, basically, he's crashed out the window, and he's running across the street, and you look as he's running, and across the street, you see 4 individuals standing there, and they fire crossbow bolts at you. And yeah, because
Jump out the window.
your perception wasn't really that good. First one hits the window frame. The second one hits the window frame. And he runs across, as he's running across the street, now you can jump down, but you see this, and you see him, he reaches into a pouch, and he pops, basically, it's a little ball, pearl, comes flying back toward you. No, that'd be too easy.
No. I knew this was going to happen. No. Had a premonition.
If I was
in Waterdeep.
If I was a funny DM, that was exactly what I wanted to do. No, you see him grab, he grabs a little flask, a little vial, and he drinks something. And when he does, 1 minute he's there, the next minute he's not. Now, while that's happening, the rest of y'all hear the crash and all that, and the guards, but the guards aren't moving. What are the rest of y'all doing? As Grey Axe is seeing something go on before him.
I'll make my way to Grey Axe.
Y'all can move that. Y'all begin to move that way, certainly. Yep.
Osric is not coming up to the floor. He's gonna come up to the edge and just hide around the corner, so as not to be noticed by the guards.
Do you see Grey Axe? What happened?
Some two-faced dude just jumped out the window and
How far is the window?
disappeared.
It's 2 stories, so he dropped, but he looked very nimble, and that he knew, this was something that he was not, he's experienced in jumping out of 2 stories or landing on his feet and all that. Yeah, yep.
Well,
but and you hear couple more thunks. Grey Axe is the guard, whoever these individuals across the street, they're reloading and taking aim at you because you're standing right in the middle of a window.
Did
way out there.
Did Osric hear the glass breaking?
Oh, everybody, yeah,
Let's get our way out there. There's some.
I think Osric would dash at the full complement of his movement, just trying to race back downstairs and get outside.
Oh yeah.
I'll be behind him.
I'm gonna step back from the window.
Yeah, they're gonna step back the window. Local, what were you doing? Were you trying to look at that door to your south?
Well, yeah, I was gonna. He was gonna knock an arrow and but everybody started piling up in front of me, so I kind of.
Well, you reached to the doorknob and all that. You discovered that it was locked.
No, I wasn't. No,
yeah.
I'm up at the top of the stairs. I was just trying to get into position to shoot.
Oh, got you. Is there? Yeah. Here to crash. You were trying to look backwards, and they all ran toward you.
The mountain man is in front of me now, so.
Well,
I'm protecting you from arrows.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Y'all are. So someone's heading. Who's heading downstairs now? Grey Axe. Okay, hold on. Yeah.
I'm staying up top.
Okay. Abdul, y'all are. So the manor below. Let me see.
And while they're going downstairs, I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
That's the story. I didn't mean to do that. I needed the maps. You think I know what I was doing?
I'll just stay upstairs. I'll stay at the top of the stairs here.
Okay. So the Gralhan Villa. I'm gonna kind of show y'all what you've got down here. you don't have a quick exit.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Favorn. Appreciate the sub. Thank you very much. Your name will be up on a thank you card that I run at the end of the shows. I got to update it, but you'll be on the next one. Thank you. So you remember, y'all, I sent you the map real quick. You've got the stairs down, but you, there are no, from what you've seen, it's going to take you several turns to get out to that side of the street. If y'all are making your way down. You may continue to run, but it's going to be a while.
In that case, I think Osric might be tempted to race across to the window and hop out. He'll look to Lionel and Abdel for guidance. Like, what should I do? Where should I go?
Or throw him out the window. No.
Like a
Javelin
baseball.
throwing. We like it.
You're a little far away, but great. Great.
Toss me.
Well, you're
Slingshot.
looking around the wall there, Osric, and you see Grayax stepping back, trying to make sure he's got something of the window frame or the house there, their villa blocking.
If you'll allow it, I'll use message and I'll
Y'all
whisper
can move.
directly to Grayax.
Yeah.
You know, where should I go?
Out the
You can.
window.
Good call.
You got it, buddy. Out the window I go, and Osric will move directly through everyone's spaces because as a
Not the
halfling,
hawk.
he can like just like walk right underneath your legs and stuff, and just like zoom on out the door. And he's got his movement, a dash, and then as a bonus action he can dash again. So he can. He's a fast little zoomer.
So you go out the window.
Yes, Osric will hop out the window and attempt to land gracefully.
You can make me a dex save with advantage, or dex check, acrobatics, whatever, with advantage.
All right. Geronimo!
Okay, so you go running out to the street, and there's really not. It's kind of a
Luckily, this old lady broke my fall.
yeah. It was a baby carriage. Way to go.
It's just a gray void out here.
Yeah, so you land and you look up as you do, and you see these 4 individuals across the street pointing at you, these crossbows, and they fire at you.
You should go to the window and return fire.
We can do that.
So are we in initiative now that we're being
Well,
attacked
you're going to
again?
be, yeah. Once you go through, yeah, I gotta.
I mean, I
They
might
already
take
got a
the
chance to
opportunity
shoot
jump
once.
Out too, so.
Well, we're gonna we'll stay in initiative here because let me.
I'll pass my turn since I just moved.
Well, we'll start it here. Actually, we'll re-roll it. So let's do that. Everybody re-roll me initiative. And oh wow, I did quite well.
Did you know?
Yeah. So there are. Yeah, I did actually. Kind of impressed. I'm impressed myself, and they're on the combat tracker. Has everybody rolled? Wow, I did good. Lionel, you're first. As you hear Arthur go kamikaze out the window.
Okay, I'm going to step into the room and look out through the window. Theoretically, they shouldn't be able... No. Back up.
I'll jump! I'll catch you! Come on!
Nice try.
Throw that on baby hands. I'll catch you!
Again, theoretically, I should not be able to be seen as well.
Yeah, no. There's some of the curtains left. There's pieces of frame, but there is plenty that you can position yourself. You have no problem. And you see a couple crossbow bolts stuck in the window frame.
Yep. Can I see anybody across the
Oh, you
street?
see them? Oh, yeah. They're in the combat tracker. There's just not a map for it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, not a problem. I will
They're
take...
the Zentarum thugs. Actually, I need to give this one a number. Okay.
I will knock an arrow and take a shot.
They are there for you to shoot at. Sure. Ooh, oh, hit. Okay.
Damn.
Oh, where'd that come from? The little one's got no bow. He's so small. All right, well, their only target, unfortunately, is is the halfling.
Can I?
He can dodge.
Thin
He's
cushion.
okay.
What's that? Ostrich, you're going to ask you, can you do something?
Well, so with my movement, I can move up to the window, and then as a bonus action, I can dash like through the window.
Well, you're
Or would you
downstairs. You're down in the street right now. You made the jump already.
Okay.
Well, sorry if I wasn't clear. That's what the dex check was for, that you landed on your feet.
Okay,
Or
no
the
problem.
acrobatic. Yeah. And
Can I take the dodge action, or was the jump an action?
the jump was the action. Basically, that's what initiated combat, because you went
Got
through
it.
not knowing what was on the other side of the street there.
No problem.
Yeah, and so the first one misses. The second one fires. And he misses. The other two, actually, they will actually charge you. They come.
They came out of nowhere.
No, they just run across the street,
Yeah.
and they've got maces in their hands. And they protect Foxen! Protect him at all cost! And it's kind of,
Two.
there are two of them. Oh!
So here's how I see it. Osric hops out the window, lands on his feet like a cat, 2 daggers in his hand, and he's like dodging, ducking, and weaving. And then one big guy comes up and crunches, and as he jumps to the side, the other one crashes him right on the head. And
Well, he got it. He hit
Minimal
part of the
damage.
building. Yeah, I suck. I'm already at my typical rolls again.
even then, it was a grazing blow.
Yeah.
Am I going to be able to go into the room since Lionel's right there?
You can move through. I allow you to move through PCs as
Okay.
long as there's a way to get through and you have a spot to stop, not on them. And, it's not
Well-
really difficult. You have a little room there, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to jump through the window.
You might land on Ostrich because he's right under
Okay,
the
like-
window.
See, I could have caught you earlier, but right now I got my hands full.
Can I
You
go to the
can
side
make
or
me a
no?
dex check. You can make me a dex check at disadvantage to try to jump past them. You like I said, disadvantage?
Why not? Dex save or dex check?
Or acrobatics, whatever one you want to roll. Dex save and
Falling
dex
with
check are
style.
basically the same roll, but the
Oh, I had a 20. I don't know. Oh, no.
Ostrich,
Yes, sir.
would you give me a perception check at disadvantage, please?
Certainly. And I'd go ahead and like to use an inspiration on that to turn it into a regular perception check.
Oh, I could have used inspiration.
That's fine if that's what you choose to do. Certainly.
And since I'm a halfling, I get to re-roll a 1. Ha!
Oh no! I hate that roll because I'm still going to give you a problem. Well, you didn't roll that. Oh, yeah, that's right. You rolled it straight up. Okay. See.
So with
I
your
think-
approval,
Oh, you can roll it again because, gosh knows he'll call me out in Discord again, telling me, yelling at me.
or you can put me in timeout and just
I'm gonna
delete
put
me
you in
from the
timeout
entire
again.
universe.
Oh, I just did it because you said fight you, and I said I'm gonna fight you. Okay, fight over. I win. Abdul lands on you, but
Okay.
just barely, and gives you. His arms kind of flail, and you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. As he
How
kind
do
of
I
hit you.
apply that to myself, or do you just do that to me?
I'll do it for you because it's my pleasure to do those kind of things.
My point.
Make sure you hit the 4 and not the 18.
I did. Abdul, you now land off to the side of your little companion.
I caught you, big guy.
I want to rage, and I
Yep.
will have my battle axe.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, well, you can still attack.
Well, was that my action to jump out the window, or?
That's part of movement. No, the window was our. That wasn't really. It's not in that instant because it was all kind of gone, and you were
Oh, okay.
running through there. So, You can still swing to save your little friend.
Okay.
Save me, Tom Cruise.
That's a hit.
Oh wait, I
Yep.
went to rage. I didn't do that.
Yep, it did rage. And his eyes opened wide as you came. They all kind of went back, kind of opened up their eyes as they saw this big lumbering beast of a man come through. Boom.
And that will end my turn.
All right. Glariax, what are you doing?
I'm gonna open the door to myself.
Well, you twist on it, and it is locked.
Okay. Is it like doorknob?
You're pushing on it. There's a doorknob, and when you do, it's not locked, but the door won't move. It's like blocked from behind. Something's barricaded behind the door.
I'm going to attempt to shove through whatever is barricaded.
An athletics check.
Okay. I can do that.
It does not budge.
All right. That'll be my turn then.
Ostrich.
Yes, sir. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to move right around Abdel, just kind of sweeping right through his legs, ducking as I go, so I don't hit nothing vital.
You're gonna take the off shot from the.
Certainly gonna
Oh,
have
you-
to.
Okay, so you move there. You're kind of more off the map. Sorry, folks. Anybody? Y'all can see it. Okay, well he's gonna swing at you. And oh, come on, man!
Osric doesn't even notice that he got attacked. Just like. Okay, and then he's gonna stab in with an attack from a dagger, and he should have advantage based on the current facing of this.
Oh, he's you're if you're trying to move to get behind him, yeah, because we're not on the map, you're good. Yeah, you can get behind him.
Okay.
Yep.
Attack too, don't you?
Okay, so in that case.
Oh, Ginmare, you got knocked off something.
Oh, hang on, I
Yeah, what?
clicked the wrong one. Okay.
It says you got disconnected from Fancy
Oh.
Grounds.
Range.
That's what you get for being altered.
That comes. It says you're
I just-
reconnected.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, just making
I'm
sure.
not all tap.
All right.
Okay, so I hit this guy, and here comes the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Strike him in a vital spot.
Ow! That tickled.
So yeah, the tickler's gonna come and get ya. Me and big
Okay.
guy here. And then as a bonus, never mind. I think Osric will attack again with the dagger in his offhand.
Gotcha. Yep. Oh.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. How do I make the offhand attack? That doesn't use
Oh, it
my,
just- it-
my
it won't-
bonus to hit or something.
Yeah,
right?
I just
don't remember.
you just do your dagger attack, and I'll give back 4 points of damage
Of the-
when you swing
to
with
the-
the if you hit. Yeah. So you gotta do your dagger attack. So give him a hit. Okay. So then just give him the piercing damage, and I'll give him 4 back.
Oh, got it. There it is. So 2 points.
That was on slug 3. So give him back 4 points. All right.
And that was
Got it.
silver, if it means anything to you.
It tickled
That's
him.
my turn.
All right. Pass your turn.
Oh, yeah.
All right. The guards, Joe, they basically
They'll arrest
They're-
Gidmar.
they basically are backing in, trying to make sure that nobody gets through that door. Ginmare, looks like you're
Oh,
moving.
no, they didn't. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Oops.
Oh, that was strange.
Hold on.
Jump back like that.
That's right. There we go. That's what I see.
Okay.
Thanks,
You
Papa
like
Fish.
a cat friend, huh?
Uh-oh. Are you giving somebody a roll, Papa Fish? Are you being generous to the DM or one of the players?
Uh-oh.
He gave something.
How many different types of awards are there?
Half a dozen or more. crit to Osric. Oh my gosh. Like he needs it.
Oh dear.
You got a critical hit for you. Automatic crit.
So that'll happen the next time I'll make an
Next
attack?
time you want to use it. No, you get to give a critical hit. It was bought for you, not to you.
Can I give it to one of my friends?
No, it's for you. For you.
Nice
But it has to be.
That's okay.
Nice try.
It just has to be used anytime before the end of the session. So you don't have to use it right on the next attack.
I'm feeling blessed, Abdel. Don't know what
Yep.
it is. Something about this place.
Must have been my
Leonel.
arm hitting you in the head.
That's what it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. One of your tattoos is stuck on my forehead.
Good big. Leonel.
Ink.
Are
What do
they
we do?
still? Can I still see him from the window?
Yeah, there's two down. Well, not really the guys below you, but there's still two guys across the street that are reloading their crossbows.
Which two?
They are 1 and 2, I think. Yeah, 3 and 4 are down on the street.
Okay.
Nails one. Oh, mommy, where's my mommy? That hurt. Oh, they didn't appreciate that.
That's okay.
Well, the only, once again, oh no, Osric, you turned your back to those two thugs across the street. Osric, that's too easy for me.
Wait, what? Sorry?
Well, you ran behind to get behind the Zentarm thug to get
No,
a.
I'm standing immediately to that guy's south and facing
Well,
south.
you get
Or north
behind
and
them.
facing
Yeah,
south.
you got to get behind. Yeah, so but they still got a shot on you, dude. You're Powie. Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
Okay.
And
I'll go ahead and give the crit fumble to that next guy.
the crit. All right. Well, now he's got a choice. He's been hit. He's just gonna. He didn't like you coming up and trying to shiv him in the back. He says, "This ain't no prison, boy," and he backhands you with his mace. All right. The other one runs up. The big lunky dude. He looks up at you. You ugly. But he's not. Oh, they've got. Oh, you're lucky. I just noticed they have 2 attacks. Oh, not for. Abdul's gonna get it now. This guy swings his mace.
You sure you remember it?
Yeah, I do remember. There's the first one. And here comes the second one.
Or are they attacking with advantage?
Because they can.
Okay.
Abdul.
I face toward the other guy. 4.
Yeah. Oh,
I will
Abdul.
use inspiration. Yeah.
Oh,
And
You suck again.
that'll be it.
no.
that's right. You ugly. Your mama should have pushed you back in. Gray axe.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna try to budge this door out again.
You can do it this time with advantage this time because now you know it's blocked behind.
Hey, that's okay. We got everything handled out here. It's 2 versus 4. No big deal.
Yeah, you guys are fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
Oh, there you go. All right. That does it.
Hell yeah.
You push open the door and yeah, it's barricaded. Some furniture falls to the ground. Oh, now what are you giving them, Papa Fish? Who gets the 400? Who gets the critical roll? Crit to Duff. Ah, there you go. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. So what you see here is a looks like a fairly good sized bedroom. Well, where is it? It's like a big bed chamber. You, from your vantage point, you see a man cowering. Crit to Duff, King Bashman, get him, Duff. What did I get now? Inspiration for me? Do I get inspiration too? Oh, everybody missed me. That's so kind of y'all. I'm assuming that's what it's for, King Bashman. There is a gentleman wearing kind of like formal, gentry clothes, you know, looks very important. And he's kind of backed in the corner there. And he's got a rapier kind of in his hand, but you can see it shaking. And he's, no, leave me alone. No, I don't know anything. And you hear this kind of just off the side from you, Gray Axe. You can't see it, but you hear some kind of like hissing noises.
Step in.
You step in, and you look over to the corner area, and there is a cage there, like a bird cage, pretty good size. And you see inside this cage, looks like there's snakes withering around, but they got wings, and they looks like they can fly, but they're inside the cage.
I don't fuck with snakes, dog.
And on the floor, right there next to where the man's hiding, there is a circle there that is drawn on the floor with these radiated kind of looks like light coming out of it. It's drawn and painted on the floor. And the man's sitting there, and he just is looking at you, and he goes, no, don't hurt me. No, nothing. Trust me.
I'm not here to hurt you. We're helping my friends and I save the manor.
Help? Who are you?
A potential good ally to have in your cohort.
Where's my wife? She must know what's going on.
I believe she's in the other room. The guards of the manor are protecting the door. You're safe to come out if you wish, and we can take you there if you are indeed part of the manor.
I am Lord Gralhund. I do not know what's going on here. Make me a insight check if you want.
Gladly.
He's got a little tick mark when he said that on his eye, kind of twitched a little. But he stands up and he just kinds to look, he's looking there. Anything else you want to do? Because we have combat still going on.
Yeah. I'll step back out so that he can pass. And I'll look out the window and see what's going on out there.
It's just a melee, just a mess.
He looks at you. He goes, "Where is my wife?"
I believe she's in the room guarded by the house guards here. In this, not the next room because it appears to be a bathroom, but the room after that. I heard a woman talking from behind a door.
Yeah, she's probably there with her half-orc bodyguard, Hasbra. This is their doing, I know it. I wanted nothing to do with this. He's kind of steadying himself there next to the desk, not moving.
What exactly is there doing?
Keep your voice down. If they find out, the jig is up. I hear fighting below. What's going on? Are all the Zents gone?
The rest of my friends are dispatching them outside currently.
Okay. That's long enough of a conversation for the moment to whet your appetite. You can pass your turn or have you got any other action you want to do?
The breaking in of the door was my action, correct? Okay, yeah.
All right, Osric. What are you doing?
Okay. Osric is he's gonna be very quick and nimble on his feet, and he's gonna sweep in amidst all the fighting, in under the legs of all of these people, using a bonus action to disengage. So he's gonna sweep all the way around to the other side of the fight. He's gonna face this big guy. He's gonna say, "I got something special for you too," and he's gonna attack with a dagger.
Okay. That's a hit.
All right. And here comes the damage.
Oh.
Nail
Ow.
it. And then he'll attack again. Oh wait, yeah, I already used my
You
bonus
disengage.
action.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. So that's it. And there it is.
Get the mail. You peek behind that curtain real quick and you see a bathtub.
Oh,
That was
nice.
And his wife is like, ah!
There's no one there.
And I'll look
like her.
down.
So you look down, you see the battle, and you see the two guards
Storm.
across the street with crossbows.
I'll take a shot with my crossbow at one of the guards across the street.
Yeah, 1 and 2 are across the street. One's not looking good. He's kind of
take a
leaning
shot
up
at
against a
one.
post. Yeah. But, well, you got to target him or drag that
I don't
8
think
to.
that hits anyways.
It's not gonna, but
Yeah.
I want him to do it.
Burn it.
Hold on, where is the token at?
Not they're in the combat. You do it on the combat tracker,
Oh,
but I already dragged it. I dragged it to him.
Well, then.
You can do the same thing as you can with the token. You do it on the combat tracker also.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
yeah,
Yeah. Let's see.
it was a miss though.
Yeah.
If in case you just didn't know.
I'm going to use my class ability to take another shot as a bonus action.
What's the ability?
My War Priest.
War Priest?
ability.
Yep. You got one more left. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Boom.
Go ahead and,
Yep.
oh. Yep. Let me go ahead and drop on.
You can just control click on them or drag the attack onto the actual in the combat tracker. Either way.
All right.
That would be a critical hit there, my friend. That's the Batman. Would you like to say anything to him before he passes on to the other world?
Wouldn't hear me anyway. He's across the street.
Oh, you hit. You
Oh,
targeted
did I
the guards, not the Zents.
Oh, sorry. That was
You
a
just shot him through the wall.
That was a misdrag.
Dead.
Yes, I could tell that. Yes, hold on.
Can we just pretend
I had
that
something for this.
I
You
targeted
can
guard one?
so grab the 17
Yeah.
and drag it to Zent Thug number 1. There you go.
Full metal jacket rounds for his
There
arrow.
you go. All right.
I thought
just
Batman
say-
didn't kill people.
That's that poor guard. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong to you. Yeah.
He looked at me funny.
He's just trying to protect their boss.
All right. The guard number 1, Thug number 1 across the street drops with an arrow. Stomp.
Sorry, I wanted to finish my turn by moving back behind the enemy.
You can. That's fine.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those. Okay, Lionel.
Silent but deadly.
Shooting straight as an arrow. Destiny.
You just mumble to yourself.
Yeah. He's like the sniper in what's it called? Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Thump. Misses. And I missed Osric. How can he miss? All right, this one will turn to Abdul. Swinging his mace. Oh no!
Wait, do they still have advantage?
Yeah, they have an ability that allows them to have advantage on stuff. Yep. Called pack tactics. He's
Good old pack tactics.
But pap! And then he swings again. And misses. Thug number 4. He will. You think you're funny, little one.
I think your face is funny.
Pow!
Oh my god!
Ooh.
Can I spend inspiration to change that die roll?
No, you may
You have a crit fumble,
not.
don't you?
That's all right.
Oh, yeah, that's
Don't you have a
right.
crit fumble?
No, I have a crit, not a
He has a
fumble.
crit hit. I have a crit. I haven't used it yet either. Should we? Could I just be like really mean to him? Let's see.
Play it the way the thug would play it.
Here you
I
go.
have 6 backup characters.
Here you go. He swings and hits you.
Not
Pow!
the hawk.
Hits you upside the head. You slam into the wall, and Osric goes down. He goes, "That's what I thought." Abdul,
He's not facing me, so I have advantage, right?
that is, at the moment, that is right. Quecko, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Rejects. Playing a little Dragon Heist, Waterdeep Dragon Heist tonight. All right, you hit him. Ooh, ow, ouchie.
He
You
lands
crack
on
his
us.
head. Yeah, he basically lands right on top of Osric.
And then I face number 3,
That's fine. Okay,
and that'll be the end of my turn.
Gray
I love
Axe.
that image.
Oh boy. Alright. I'm gonna be like, Lionel, Genmare, you guys got this.
Hop down and lay on top of Osric.
Give me an acrobatics check with advantage. You know what you're doing.
Don't land on the dead Osric.
Yeah,
Not his body.
don't roll a
Someone set a
one.
pillow down here.
Don't roll a
Teabag
one.
his dead body.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yep. You land on the ground. You're good.
Alright. And since that's my action, I'll pass it to Osric.
Well, no,
All right.
no, that's
Whoa.
just a movement. You're good. No,
Oh, I thought everybody.
That
No.
death save though.
No.
I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it.
He's up again.
you're good. You want to do anything, or you just want to stand and look at him, kind of giggle?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna hit the dude with my sword since I.
Oh, since Osric just rolled a 20. Oh,
That's right.
dude. Yeah, got himself a hit point back. I'll allow that.
Is that the end of the turn, or does that happen at the beginning of the
Gray
turn?
Axe is doing something real quick. Oh, well, he was, but he missed.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
So no, that's the start of your turn. Yeah. So unless you want inspiration, Gray Axe, you can use that if you want.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
So no, that's actually the start of your turn, Osric. So all of a sudden you kind of wake up with a heavy body laying on top of you. Maybe drool, dead drool man coming out of his mouth, nose and ears, whatever, kind of puddling on you, and you're.
Cheetos magic voodoo.
Osric springs awake at 1 hit point. He rolls over behind the body. Can he use it as cover?
You can it's laying on top of you. They don't even know you're alive.
Okay, so is it too heavy for me to escape?
No. If you want to move, then people will know you're alive.
I think I'll just wait there for a moment. No. Here's what I'll do. I'll whisper. I'll whisper to David the Hawk. I'll whisper. Go. Find them. And he's gonna send the hawk to fly up into the sky and watch these Zentarim guys with the arrows, with the bows and arrows.
Okay, so there's only one alive across the street, and then there's one right in Abdul. That's it. So he tells you, yeah.
I've made my choice.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Pass your turn. Okay. Good mare.
Okay, back into the window.
Right.
And is Thug 2
He is still across the street.
still hanging out across?
Yeah,
the
he's
street?
still. Yep.
I'll take a pot shot at Thug 2.
Mhm.
This time targeting the correct person on the.
That's fine. You'll get the hang of it eventually. That's a hit.
Oh, that's surprising.
Slams into his body.
All right. And I'm going to finish my turn by stepping out of Lionel's way.
Lionel.
We call this one straight arrow.
Didn't Lionel finish him off?
He hits him. He does. Takes him out.
Prince.
Excellent shooting.
You're next.
He swings at you.
Of course. Wow.
DM dice mods in effect tonight.
Ouchie.
Oh!
Max damage.
That was max. Abdul?
I'm pissed.
Would you say
He
you're
looks
in
at
a
you and he
rage?
goes,
Yeah, I'm raged.
Yep. He is.
And that will be inspiration again. I'm not rolling good tonight.
Derp. Derp.
Watch another one.
Derpity derp.
That's it. Yeah, I want to give him a dirt, but he had his inspiration, so he ruined it. Okay. The last one drops in the street, and people are scattering. You hear yelling and screaming, "Someone get the guards! Get the city watch! Get the guardmen!"
It's alright, they have tattoos. Do they have tattoos?
They do have tattoos.
Wait, doesn't Abdel have tattoos?
I'm gonna reach
Yeah,
down.
what
and
is
give
your
Osric a
tattoos
touch.
I was just like, get off the street!
You pull the body off him, you see,
out the window.
yeah,
He turned invisible. He drank.
he went invisible.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so what are we doing, guys? Combat has ended for a moment.
I reached down and touched Osric.
Yeah, okay. You can give him some points. You did. All right.
Lower.
I'll walk over to the window, lean
No.
out, and use healing word on Abdel.
You guys got a rope?
Osric will try to climb up the wall.
Here, get on my shoulders.
I'll throw you through the window.
Osric will attempt to climb up Greyax, the mountain of a dragonborn he is.
Okay.
And just like hop back up to the second floor if possible.
I'll like lift my arms up to get him as high as I can.
Yeah. He stands on his tippy toes and he barely makes the window seal. But then the two of you are
Hey,
down the
Abdel,
street.
lift me up.
Osric turns
you
around
up.
and
Yeah.
Okay.
holds his hand and he's like, "Come on!"
There you go, Abdel.
To the lot.
All right.
It helps.
Can Abdel
Yeah.
lift Greyax?
No, I doubt that. Seriously.
Can we attempt it?
The disadvantage, you give me a strength check.
From who, me?
No, Greyax is trying to lift you up.
No,
I was trying
Abdel
to
lifting Greyax.
Yeah.
Not.
Oh,
not
he
me
can
lifting
lift you up
Abdel.
to push you into the windows. Yeah.
Okay.
I just climb up and just jump and climb up. I'll try to.
Do make me a dex check.
Dex check.
Yeah, I want to see if you fall down.
Oh.
No, okay, fine.
Whoa!
Go crawl back into the house.
No evidence.
What's going on out there?
They're all dead, sir.
No, this is a female voice coming from the other room.
Oh. They're
He's
all
over
dead,
there.
ma'am.
He's over there, kind of hesitant, looking at y'all.
I don't trust
I'm
this
kind
one.
of unsure what to
I'll
do.
whisper to Osric.
Well,
Wait, Abdel. Wait.
What?
Wait.
What?
You got the thingy?
What do you mean the thingy?
The umbrella?
Yeah.
Osric will step into the room.
Pull it out.
I jump in. I come
Lord-
back in
Lord
here and I
Growlhund.
pull out the umbrella. Just,
Okay. What are you doing, Osric?
It.
Osric sees this guy for the first time, and he's like wounded and limping and covered in blood, and he just like kind of limps his way over to the bed, takes a look at the guy, and says like, "Are you all right?" And Osric just kind of like falls to one knee over by the bed.
You're like half
What a
HP.
drama
You're okay.
queen.
Oh, I got healed. Oh, never mind.
I
Okay,
give you
What a
15 points of
drama
health, brother.
my bad. In that case, he just like kind of rushes into the room, and he's like, "Are you okay?"
Oh no, I
it's-
like the flailing on the bed. I like that
Is
routine
that
better.
okay?
I look at
Guys,
the snake, and does that look like a tattoo I've seen before?
What's that?
The snake with the wings on it.
Yeah, that's like what they're wearing. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're in a cage. There's 3 of them, and he's sitting there going, "What brought you here? Quickly, before my wife gets curious."
There's
Do I
people
hear
who
that?
jumped over the fence, and they were
Yeah,
mean
he's
people,
whispering.
so we decided to help.
Okay.
I'm the
I'm gonna walk
whispering
over
too.
here.
We're defending your home.
They said, "Stop! You may not enter
Get out
the
of my way.
mistress's room." No.
Yeah.
And you hear, when you look behind and you see walking up, a very a half orc, looking very imposing, and he says, "Whoever you are, thank you, but you may leave now. We will handle this. This is none of your
I think I'm
business."
gonna speak to the mistress.
And you will see behind the half orc, you will see a woman. She walks up and she says, "Where's my husband at? Is he all right? What was the
he's
meaning
okay.
of all this? Please leave. We will handle this. This is internal affairs."
Do I see a
Centauri?
special mechanical
Nope.
creature in there?
No, you do
anywhere?
not.
Do I have anything reacting to the
Nope.
umbrellas?
Yeah,
You push
everything
your
else
button and
turns-
you push your button and nothing happens.
I'm
And
gonna put it away.
Gohan's looking at that. He goes, "By God, what is that contraption?"
It's,
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
oh yeah, that's. Listen, we're here responding to shouts and screams. We saw people trying to attack your house. You know,
More
we're,
importantly, what is with that circle right there?
That crazed man. I can't
Wait,
speak of it too long. He
what
was
is it?
he was a member of the Black Network. I think he was.
Black
I'm
Network?
pretty certain he was working with my wife.
Is his name Floxen?
Yes, that was his name. He just come here after
So-
suffering some wounds. He had fire, which I believe
So
was.
were you?
I believe was it probably something went wrong with the fireball necklace my wife had given him.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, I think something went wrong with the necklace.
Oh, someone was careless and caught the Zents off guard with the fireball by mistake. My wife is now frustrated. She is upset. She's been bankrolling the Black Network for some time. They were.
Those incidents, they really draw a lot of
Keep your
attention.
voice down. I can't hear you. She hears this. We're all dead.
So your wife is affiliated with this entire?
Yes, she's in deep with them to kidnap Rainier Neverwimber and to steal the Stone of Galore to find.
Do you have it? Or do you know if they have it?
No,
Mr.
I
Growl,
do not know.
pardon me, Mr. Growlin. I don't want to seem too forward here, but we've got a bit of experience dealing with terrible wives, and perhaps if this is just a suggestion, maybe we could question her, kind of take her into custody and get yourself extricated out of this mess, if that's what you would desire.
Can you
It
maybe?
It will fail, but one,
And
you
I'll
have
make
to deal with their bodyguard, which I would not impose upon anybody. But the guards are coming, and y'all begin to hear commotion outside, as in hut, 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 hut. And the city watch is. Say
Can I
again?
make an
Do you know anything about the nimble right or nimble right?
No, I
Yeah,
don't know it. Those are part of the fair, aren't they? They're mechanical creatures.
Listen, if you see one that's running around here, and I know that sounds strange, but if you see one running around here, head on down to the old Troll Skull Manor. That's where we hang out.
The unlucky die.
It's called the Unlucky Die now. It's under new management. Here's our card, and Ozric hands him just a scrap of paper that says the Unlucky Die on it, and then the address. And while he's doing that, he'll take a look at this blue image that's drawn on the ground.
Make me Arcana
he'll make
check.
an Arcana check to see if
Yeah.
it means anything.
Yep.
And I'll do that with inspiration.
Oh, you shall, huh?
If you
Oh, you're fine. Yeah.
allow it.
You've been in timeout. You detect that it is actually a teleportation circle that allows someone to come in and out of here. It is not active at the moment.
So do you know what this thing is? This is this is a summoning circle. It allows someone to come directly into your bedroom. Is that something that?
Well, this is where
want?
Floxen. He tells you where this was Floxen's room as he was staying here. I do not know the meaning of it all. Plus those vile creatures that he has in that cage.
Abdel, we need to tear this place upside down right now. Mr. Grelhund, all due respect, sir, I think we need to get you out of here. I think you might be in danger.
Yeah, you're saying that, and you begin to hear there's pounding at the front door downstairs. And there you hear the City Watch. It's the City Watch. They're here.
Guys, I think we might just have to jump out the damn window here. And
well, he seems like a trustworthy person. He might stay on our behalf, saying we helped them. I mean, we did.
If we leave him behind, he's sure to be busted.
I mean, look, they're gonna associate this like snake with wings with something, and they'll probably figure out what this teleportation circle is.
Can we mess up the teleportation circle?
Can we
render it useless?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You just shouldn't mess with her.
Jingo, what's up, Bobo? Uh-oh. You're giving somebody inspiration. Oh, who you giving the inspiration card to there, Jingo? You get to pick one of the players. Who gets it?
It's hard to say.
Drum roll, please. Uh-oh.
Guys, I think we might just have to get out of here. I don't think there's any time for us to do anything else.
While that's going on, Grey Axe, Genmare, and Lionel. That's Osric saying jump out the window. Who said, was it? Yeah, it was Osric who said jump out. Osric said jump out the window of the halfling.
To make our escape.
Grey Axe, Genmare, Lionel.
Yes.
What are y'all doing? They're whispering, so y'all can't really hear the conversation that's going on in the bedroom to the south.
Maybe we should go to the teleportation.
I would like to speak to, and I'm saying this out loud in character, to the lady of the house, as we had just saved your guards out here and
she steps up.
The issue.
Well, I thank you for it, but you may leave now. I hear the City Watch down below. Leave it to the Watch to determine what this is all about. We will clean up this mess. I thank you for your assistance in helping our villa and our guards, but you're no longer needed here. You may excuse yourself. The guards can show you out.
Well, normally hope is accompanied by a monetary value attached to it.
We'll pay you on the way out. Please leave. Nothing more is needed here. No more bloodshed. And you hear more pounding, getting forceful to the door outside.
For the check on if she's telling the truth about paying us.
Yeah, looks like it.
Better.
And this big half-orc. The lady says leave. You'll leave now.
Pick on somebody your own size.
You don't scare me, friend.
The City Watch will when they throw you in the brink. You're trespassing private property.
Well, the guys that we killed were too.
You don't hear this, Abdul. You keep to yourself.
I will. I'm just...
Very well.
Genmare, perhaps we should leave.
Show us the way out, kind guards.
You guys.
One of the guards, they look back, and the woman throws his hand up. Send him out! Now! And he says, follow me. And he waits. We'll head downstairs. Get your friends, please. Lord Gralhund, are you okay? Another one kind of comes out around. Uh-oh. He's assessing the damage. And he looks out and he goes, we will open up the front door. Tell those at the door we will be there shortly.
Grey Axe.
Yes.
We can't leave him here.
We just got told to leave and we're getting paid to leave. What do you mean?
I think Osric will ask.
There's more important things going on than getting paid.
My lord, is there any way that we can stay and assist you? You must have some pull here. You know, you can't just.
My wife runs the compound and the city guard are here. It would be best
What's your wife's name?
Yala.
Yalla.
In the city guard, you hear a crash through the front door. And
Osric will.
he hears a
Osric
motion.
will,
Head upstairs. We'll check over here. And y'all begin to hear.
You know where to find us, right?
And Lionel,
Sure.
you're just going to see about 6 city guard start coming up the stairs. There are people up here. Now,
You know where to find us, right, sir?
Boa's on his back.
everybody downstairs now. So y'all head downstairs. Or I'm assuming you head downstairs.
Don't want to.
No,
but
I'm gonna jump out the window.
Whoa.
Who said that?
Gray Axe did. Well, you look out and there's city guard have cordoned off the street on both ends.
Never mind.
Too late. You already jumped.
Yeah, exactly. He's escaping. Kill him. Dragonborn for dinner.
I'll ask him. Are you safe here?
Cook guardsmen for dinner.
I should be, but move quickly before my wife gets suspicious. Go
You know where to
now.
find us, right?
If
Motherfucker, you gave him a...
you never know.
I gave him our business card. We have specials on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sir,
All
if you ever, if you happen to leave a window open at night, then I can send a messenger to talk with you if you like.
Go now.
Just keep that in mind. Good luck. And Osric leaves.
All right, so y'all head downstairs and you head outside. And don't worry about it.
me.
The guard.
The guards go down. The city watch are down there. Y'all are down there. Hold on. And there are probably about 10, 15 city watchmen down here. Follow you, and you see more at the front gate. And the half-orc is sitting there, and a sergeant, is looking at everything, and he looks at y'all. Y'all go by the front gate. Y'all don't, you can tell y'all aren't, we want to question you, what's going on, and they're moving around, and the captain, you're going to need to get Cromley and the magistrate, get them here. There's so much more going on. All in due time, secure the compound, and you see a lot of City Watch doing their stuff, and the half-orc sergeant, he says, the lady is upstairs. You can speak with her there, and he flips a gold coin out the door before he shuts it.
Noted. As I'm walking to the gate with Abdel, I'm assuming he's walking next to me.
Yeah, y'all are all out there, and there's City Watch with y'all. Yeah.
Lean over and whisper to him. He dies first.
I suggest the wife does.
Nah.
She's the one who gave Fluxen the fireball necklace.
Oh well.
So y'all are escorted outside, and the guards wait. And I didn't need that word. Fireball. Okay.
No.
No, it's the name of the title of the deal. So the guards come about. There's City Watch there. It is all over the place, and y'all begin to, as y'all are standing there outside the front gate, you see some more walking up, and you also notice that there are 2 Griffin riders, cavalry riders, are flying fairly close overhead, watching the compound, watching the City Watch, the city streets and all that, and they keep, they look, look like, they see they see the guards coming in, but they keep a pretty good view, and y'all see, and notice where y'all are, from where y'all are at, that you can see them pretty much all the time. And then y'all begin to see your favorite leaders of the City Watch. Yep. Barnabas and Cromley coming down with even more
Oh, great.
City Watch, and they basically pull up, and then they go to...
Abdel, are you saying she's part of the Zentarum?
Yes.
Basically they walk up, and immediately Cromley, it's just shaking his head. I should have known. in this area, if something goes wrong, it's going to be the 5 of you. This is
Well, we do save lives.
too many coincidences. And he looks at the guards and he says, "Arrest them all."
Wait!
Wow.
And the city guard, I mean, almost in unison, the halberds, swords come out, and one of the veterans, there's one, they look at you. "We don't want any trouble. Just put your weapons on the ground."
But sir,
We don't want any trouble. And we need you to take your weapons inside.
You can even ask the people in the house.
Cromley just waves his hand. Enough!
so you're
Either
gonna
do
let
what the
Ennoble-
veterans say, or I will take care of it.
Osric,
So you're gonna let a noble be a part of one of the gangs in your town?
Osric will cast message directly at Mr. Cromley. And he'll whisper into his mind, Yala Gralhund works for the Zentarum. I guarantee it.
He says, he mentions that, "Get out of my head, little one. Do that again, and you'll be but a puddle of goo under my boot. Take them to the stockades now. No more talk. I'm tired of dealing with y'all."
That's cool.
Well, I'm tired with all the bullshit happening around town.
Osric will send David the Hawk to the yawning portal for help.
I'm not gonna say shit because I was just arrested.
I'll just.
As the guard goes to put handcuffs on Grey Axe,
Oh god.
he's gonna say, "That's cool and all. Just get the mistress Yala Gralhan to be a part of the Zentarum Guild right under your nose and accuse other people of wrongdoings. I'm sure you do a great job."
Make a persuasion check.
He's just y'all. They come up to 2 or 3 each of them, grab y'all, pull their weapons off of you, pull your packs off of you. The wagon pulls up to put y'all's stuff in. And they're kind of piling it all up. Looking through your boots, they look at everything, trying to make sure that nobody's got any funny business stored on them. And then they put manacles on all of y'all. And 3 or 4, like I said, there's probably good 20 constables. And these guys are definitely, these are the guys with them. A little bit more, you can tell that they are of a higher caliber than just a standard city watch, this group here. And they put you in a line and they begin to walk you through the streets toward you know where. Grinmar, it's your favorite place.
Can I get my old cell, please?
All right. Y'all are in jail.
I want to show you guys how we do things in the system.
Can we get a get out of jail free card?
You have to deal with this. You don't know what to do yet. So
6 months pass.
I tell you what, if they let us out and apologize, I'm gonna smack them in the face. I'm gonna.
You'll be lucky if that's all we do.
all right,
I'm gonna
where
break every
is
finger.
Name the
courthouse?
city guard.
There it is. Yes. All right.
Just don't put me next to the bodies. I don't want to smell that.
Don't worry,
Well-
it's nowhere. The door is nowhere near where we're at.
Hold on. But one second. What? I thought I had a grid on this. I guess I didn't. What did I do? No, there's a grid.
Is that bad that I remember how the prison is laid out?
A little bit, you deviant.
Alrighty.
Genmare is not a deviant.
You're right. You're just a pervert.
Oh, sweet.
I'm cramped as hell in here.
Got my name scratched into the wall in here.
Hi, Genmar.
Hey.
Hey, Grey X.
Is this what it was like for you? I felt really bad for you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I can't believe I can't believe Lionel left you here that day.
It was a little
Grex,
quieter,
you come
to be
here
honest.
often?
Well, what's the metallurgy of the metal bars?
Oh, for the love of God.
It is.
It's
well,
plastic.
it looks like metal, but you also see that they have a faint glow to them.
Shit.
You're pretty certain that you don't want to do anything down here. You can
I
try
take the
if you
spoon
want.
that I was keystering out and I dig a hole underground. No.
I know you had it in you. Ha, get it?
Pull the Yari spear out of my prison wallet and
Oh, my spear.
Is this all the same day?
My favorite spear.
Oh yeah, y'all. Yeah, well, yeah. It's You come out, y'all. You're gonna spend a
This
night.
one is
You're spending a
pissed.
night in the pokey.
I just want to make sure we get a long rest.
I'm not even gonna be fitting in this room. I'm gonna be like in one of those airport or the airplane restrooms where you're just like squeezing on everything.
Oh, Lino got the nice room that could see down the hallway.
Yeah, Lionel. He's gonna see people come in and out.
That'll be really great
Social
once he gets this bow and arrow.
You see,
Lionel, warn us when the
Lionel will
guards are
see. They bring in several bodies of the Zentarum and take them out of his viewpoint. They bring him through the door, which y'all have. When you came in, you were brought in through this back area, which there was a wagon that's was supposed to be used to carry y'all in, but y'all had to walk. Because they had the wagon full of stuff and the dead bodies of Zentarum, and they brought some Zentarum bodies, came in, and went through a door that is to the south there.
Hey Abdel, should I try and fire breath these metal bars and melt them?
No.
They don't like.
Lisa think these are enchanted.
How would you know that, Abdel?
Maybe it doesn't work against dragon fire.
How do I know this? I punch one of the the bars and go flying 10 feet away.
I think you're right. I keep wondering. I really think
It's
you
just
got that
glowing,
magical
you know.
aptitude about you.
It's just
You
glowing, and I don't think that's normal for bars. I mean, I don't know.
So
I
yeah,
really
y'all
miss the
spend
bar.
y'all spend the night in the pokey, and you can have your long rest, but you don't have any of your stuff. And you try a little magical stuff like that, and you will find that it is reverberated back onto you.
Other doesn't cast any spells.
Yeah, but you can feel it. Even if you tried to message or whatever, it
Good
doesn't.
thing I can't cast any.
Yeah, and so then the next day comes around, and I'm pretty certain that Lionel's probably wigging out at this point in time. But Cromley will make his way down to where y'all are at, and he's kind of looking at you. He kind of stands and he walks back and forth, and the sergeant's there too. And the sergeant always, when he's not doing something Cromley wants, he's got a book in his hand and he's writing notes. He's writing down everything that Cromley's saying, and he looks at y'all and he goes, "All right, tell me y'all's side of the story. Be quick about
it.
it."
As soon as we get out, we will.
I asked a question. Tell me your side of the story.
You see, we saw these Zentarum thugs jump a wall, and we thought, maybe we should help a citizen.
Well, you see,
Why didn't you call the city watch? You are not
Because
the
guys
law
wanted to
here.
move Fast. Based on when you guys got there, they were already running amok the place.
That is. What about the rest of you?
There were several of them. We didn't have the time to track you boys down. We didn't mean nothing, no disrespect, but we had to take immediate action to try to save lives. It was clear that they were being hostile in their nature, and they were sneaking in, and we just did what we felt was right, and we saved lives. That's all there is to it. You can check upstairs. We saw a whole bunch of the servants and stuff. We kept them safe. They were all bundled up inside that room in the back upstairs. And
Osric. That's not all there is to it.
that's
My
right.
good friend
There
Abdel
is.
here informs me that the mistress is part of the Zentarum Guild.
I believe her name's Yala.
How
Oh,
do
yeah,
you know
there's that
that?
too.
How do you know that?
Because I got a confession from her husband.
He didn't
He's
say
living
anything
there.
like that to me. How do I
He's
know
living
you're
there
not
under
you
duress.
got to
So
the
you didn't talk
Zentarum?
to him?
Yes,
Because
we
I don't have a
talked to them
snake
all.
tattoo. They had a snake with wings in the room. It's not that hard to know what the tattoo is.
The place, the farthest room in the upstairs area. If you go straight,
I
past the
saw it.
hallway,
I saw it all.
that's
We
where-
walked the whole house.
Clearly not very well.
Did you
Y'all
see
want to
the
spend the
snake?
rest of your days in here? I can make that happen with that kind of lip.
Did you see the snakes?
I saw the winged snakes, yes.
Do they look
Do you
like
know what they're
something?
for? You're
What
so
are they
smart. They Zentarum use them to communicate with their masters.
So maybe this, works out with maybe that the wife is part of the Zentarum.
That's a bold statement to talk about a noble family of the Waterdeep community.
It is her house.
but it's true.
Uh,
What
Mr. Cromley.
proof do you have other than hearsay? Where's the
What
proof?
do you? Just a
well,
moment
we saw
now.
Flock.
Just having winged snakes does not make them. I mean, I can see the point there, but you need
Well, if
harder
they're
evidence.
communicating, if they have if they have this little device inside their home that allows them to talk with their,
The snakes
crime
are
lord
real.
masters.
and a teleportation circle.
They also had an illegal teleportation stamp or circle on the floor, and Mr. Grolhund was fearing for his life.
And
didn't
one of
see
the
it.
heads Zentarum was in the building before he escaped.
Yeah,
And-
Floxen, I believe his name is.
Never
Now,
heard
my-
of them. Never
my
don't know
pals
the
and I
name,
have
unfortunately.
My pals and I have a history of dealing with bad, evil wives,
Uh-huh.
and I'm telling you, she fits the bill just fine.
Yeah, but that is up for us. You are not the law. Who gave you the right, the responsibility to pass judgment?
Well, technically,
Nobody.
when the Zentarum started attacking people and killing innocent people, we took it upon ourselves to do the right thing. I'm not saying I'm a judge, jury, or executioner, but I can't stand people who try to murder other people for no good reason.
I
Mine to
stand
murder
with him on
you.
that.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing. He
Mr.
mumbled
Cromley
something.
just threatened my life! I'm unarmed!
He's part of the Zentarum.
He's part of the Zentarum! What proof
Let
do
me
you
see your
have?
arms. You got tattoos?
What proof do you have, sir?
I mean, we're only telling you the truth of our story.
You won't find an evil teleportation circle inside the unlucky die, that's for sure.
He moves down and he looks at Grey Axe. What about you,
Yeah.
Paladin? What is your motives in this?
Well, you see, I took up an oath of truth-telling and doing good and only good. And in that, I can assure you, in the statements my friends are making are true to the point of what they've been told. And we mean no harm to the city or any of its residents other than the gang members of the city who have threatened us already and have killed our friends.
Why is it every time I turn around with something going on in the city, y'all are involved? This group is involved in it somehow, some way. That just can't be coincidence.
Well, you see, as a adventuring group and owner group of a inn, we have to make a living somehow, so we go around looking for jobs. And
Trouble,
these jobs
that
are
is.
sometimes no. These jobs are dangerous. They can lead to having miscreants of runabout and do dumb things that cause the city watch to be called.
Like your
But the
companions.
thing is, we deal with the issue and make it easy on you guys.
Listen, but between the jewel thieves and then catching that fireball necklace and getting it off the streets for you, we've done a lot of good. And I'd like to aid Grayax on a persuasion check if he's willing to roll it.
Well, you got to kind of be next to him.
That fireball
Well, we're all
necklace,
talking in the same prison hallway.
You're in a cell yelling out
I mean,
through
could I aid
bars.
him? I'm next to him.
Nah.
that fireball necklace was the wife's.
Yeah,
She gave
did.
it to the
Floxen.
one of that top guy, Floxen, and he
No.
was in.
That's not
You
what.
see, you know
That's
his full
not.
name.
No.
His name is Urzel
She.
Floxen. I wanna
You
write that down.
they missed. Y'all missed. If I said misheard that, she didn't give it to Floxen at all.
Well, that's what I heard. That she gave it to Fox.
That's what the husband
Yeah,
said.
that's what I have written
That-
down here.
Did I say that? I'll make sure. Hold on. Oh, the husband said that's right. Okay, my bad. I did say that. My bad. Story changed. Got to be consistent in the lies.
And he is severely burned from being caught in it in the bombing
Well,
outside of
But
our
mine-
Half his
but-
face was singed.
but how can he? That doesn't add up. Listen to yourself. I hear what you're saying. That if he had the fireball necklace and threw it from the roof, then how did he get burned so badly?
He had lost it or handed it to somebody else, but it was given to him by the wife.
Lionel, I'm gonna tell him.
Because there was more than just one person, I'm guessing, during that whole thing that executed that bombing. So maybe he gave it to one of his lackeys.
Do you know anybody else that was there?
Lionel,
We do. There's
Lionel,
a
I'm
nibble
gonna
right
tell
on
him.
the loose.
God,
There's a
He
nibble right
basically
on the-
he stops one and he walks back down and he steps in front of the cell to Lionel
son of a bitch!
and he goes, "You are very quiet and thoughtful. I can see sometimes. What do you have to add to this story?"
Believe me, sir, there is enough hot air being pushed around in these cells to last for everyone. You know what I say?
Yes, you see the sweat off my brow. It is hot down here. Yes, it also smells of bullshit. Is there anything you want to say, though?
He must have stepped in it.
This one has nothing to say. You have formed your opinions already. If you think we are guilty, then you keep us and we suffer the consequences. If you think we can be help to you, then you let us go and we carry on with our business.
He listens to that and he looks back toward the group and he goes, "Well, it just so happens that some of the stories are not lining up, and there was too much in the open there in the house that something else was yes, I can see and understand. It's just too much sometimes for me to, every time I turn around, the five of you are in your neck deep with the troubles that are going on. But I can promise you this, things have turned now. Enough is enough. The High Council has deemed that a major crackdown is now in place after what is being dubbed the Gralhullen Villa bloodbath on the streets. And the whole faction of Zentarum are being rounded up as we speak. I suggest that I will be letting you go and giving back your equipment, and I would keep to the tavern and to running the business. Do not, I repeat, do not inject yourself into these matters again. These are for the City Watch and for the High Council, as they are now stepping in, tired of the number of bodies that continue to pile up from whatever is happening in the underground between the Zentarum and the Xanathar's Guild.
So why don't you guys go underground and rid them all?
That is above not only my abilities, but yours too. It is now being discussed at higher levels.
May this one say something.
Please.
As I have heard from down the cell block, that we take jobs to offset the cost of the tavern and to help put more money back into it. The jobs that we have taken in the past seem to all lead to the Zentarim.
Mm-hmm.
That is the reason why we are in the middle, as you say, of all of these. Every job that we have taken has put us right in the middle of the Zentarim. They have done nothing but ill in this city.
Here, here.
I
And-
have no disagreement with that.
So when we take the jobs, and the job says, please find out whatever, why this is happening, we come upon, guess what? Zentarim. So, good sir, this is why we are in the middle.
Well,
We are trying to do a job, and we are trying to be good citizens, but it keeps turning around back to the Zentarim.
well, I would, like I said, keep to something else at the moment. The Zentarim, as you would say, are now being rounded up, and many, and you'll have heard it upstairs. They, you heard some people, some guards will come grumbling down. He says, I need to let you go because we're going to need these cells as we are now rounding up. And he just basically kind of goes into it. We're rounding up hundreds of them. It is at a breaking point now, dealing with them and the trouble they are causing the great city. If it wasn't for that, can promise you that you probably, and you and your companions, would have stayed down here quite a much longer period of time. But be that as it may.
One more point, good sir. Does it not seem to you, as it does to Lionel, that we are both after the same thing? To rid the city of the Zentarim and stop this war between the two guilds?
Here.
Well, that you may have that as a good intention, but you are not authorized nor invoked to do anything of the such.
This one agrees. So why not deputize us?
I cannot do.
No, wait a minute now. Hold on.
No, he said no. We will keep this in the hands. It is actually, I'm just letting you know it is being taken out of my hands now. And you can kind of see when he says that it ruffles his feathers. That
understood.
Yeah.
It was just an idea.
No, he says, like I said, keep to being tavern owners or whatever else you may be. But from now on, if you have business to conduct, I suggest that you do it outside of the city. And then he does a little snap of his fingers, and you hear some doors open up, and some guards come around the corner, and they're all carrying your gear. And you can kind of tell who's or what. And he stops when he sees this umbrella contraption, and he goes, "And what in the God's name is this?"
Like I
I
told
have
you earlier,
never seen anything like it before.
There's a nimble right on the loose.
When did you tell him? Did you tell him that sometime while we were going on this?
Yeah, as he walked down towards Lionel.
Right before he walked down
before
towards
that, I
Lionel.
said,
Nimble rights. What do you mean? It's loose. They're automatons that only have programming. They can't be loose. They don't think on their own.
That's what you
That's
think.
right. There's a rogue Nimblewright that's been reprogrammed by the Zentarim to throw these little attacks around town and
We saw him at the scene of the
Oh, give me a break!
Yeah, I'm just kind of coughing at the top of my lungs.
Where does your loyalty lie? Some dragonborn priestess that you just met, or the cops?
The cops that arrest us every time we see them for doing the right thing.
Well, that's not going to stop me from doing the right thing.
Anyway, we took up
The thing is to keep our mouth shut.
He looks at y'all. He looks at this saying, "I think maybe y'all should cut back on the." And he kind of makes a tipsy, like you're drinking too much. I've heard of lots of things, but trust me when I say if y'all are being told that a Nimblewright is loose in the city, that's a wives' tale.
We've seen one.
Stop!
No, that's all right. No, it's perfectly fine. We've been drinking too much.
And he points. He goes over to a panel over here, that you don't notice, and he pulls back a little board, and he pulls some levers, and the cell doors open up, and y'all are able to come out of your cells, and you're given all of your gear. And he motions for the guards, and they let you go out the back of the building where the wagon is at, through some big double gates there, and he says, "Hopefully I will not see the five of you again in an
Oh,
unflattering light.
But by the way,
I'm sure you will.
By the way, Mr. Cromley, which cell are you going to be giving Miss Yala Growlhund? I think she should take the one far back, so she's the most isolated. She seems to be some kind of ringleader, and I'm sure you understand that by now.
He looks at the guards. Show them out, gentlemen. Enough is enough. And he makes a walk, and he just kind of watches y'all. Then he ends up, and you kind of hear him going up some stairs.
We'll see you next time.
And they
police force.
We'll see you next time.
They show you out to the city streets.
I punched one of them. No.
Yeah.
Riot, coppers, come get me. What do we do? Y'all are on the city streets.
I have all these tattoos. One of them's a snake that's flying. Well,
Gonna head
maybe we
back
should
on the
go.
tavern.
Yeah, I think we're
Maybe
gonna
we
head
should
back
go
to the
home and discuss more about this.
Yeah, at the discussion table. The
Talk
square
too much,
table.
you damn heathens.
You talk too little, you big nimwit.
Yep, y'all come walking in, and one
You said
Leaf
any information?
Leaf is cleaning. There's we're gonna say it's late morning, and
Give me ale.
he's kind of like, about time you show up, just disappearing without telling anybody. Thanks a lot.
Well, we
When
didn't
did you
plan
get so
to disappear.
Well, you're growing up real fast. Yeah, you got the angsty teenager vibe. I thought you were like 12 years old.
Lionel, I know I keep on nagging on you about this, but when's the special ale coming in?
Oh, yeah, and he'll point, and he says, "Yeah, there's two casks that I put downstairs. They had
You put
fairy
them
wings
downstairs.
on them. Who buys
Fairy
fairy wing? What kind of ale is that?"
Best ale you ever have.
I think Osric looks over to Lionel and is like, "Let's go check it out. This is some good news compared to all the shit we've been going through today and yesterday."
I would love to taste test.
Where did Grey Axe go? Oh, Gray, are you sitting in the corner
I'm going
sulking?
upstairs. No, there's just not an upstairs from the.
Oh no, there's stairwells. Yeah, yeah. So you're going up to the second level, is what you're saying now?
No, third level
Oh,
library.
you're going to the library? Okay,
I don't
so
want to talk to Abdel right now.
okay. Sorry, not funny. It sounds kind of funny to me.
Get
Apparently.
off my feet, you
Oh,
big
I
oaf.
moved you. I meant to move myself. We can go back there if you
Okay,
want.
so Grey Axe, yeah, stomps off, wanting some downtime to go read his precious books that he's
I'm
got.
reading my books.
Yeah. And y'all go down
you should
and
read one to
Huh?
keep secrets.
so
I'm working
y'all
on something.
open up y'all go down to the cellar, and you get this, as you're down there, there's some of the supplies, and Leaf has got it pretty cleaned up, but he bitches about, damn stain still won't come off the floor. It's like it's permanent.
Yeah,
And
it's okay,
Yeah.
pal. It adds character.
Mhm.
Even though nobody's really gonna see it.
It's a little bit of history, you know?
yeah, when he goes, the history of my ass, and he said I was cleaning it, and a brush flew out of my hand, and I was scraping one of my fingernails off on the floor.
Nice.
A little blood fell.
Blew out
It
of
was
your
like,
hand?
just kind of shot out of my hand.
Hold
And
on, hang on just a second now. Was that your relative? Was that Big Leaf doing that?
talking
to
about
you?
Pa
Is he-
doing
is
that?
he-
Pa, no,
was-
I know Pa. He wasn't doing that to me. He's not down. He won't go down there. He says he can't.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. Here, see,
So, Leaf,
this is
maybe you should
confirming
stop
my
going down
suspicions.
there.
This is. I've always wondered if there was like another ghost here.
Well, hey, what do you mean another ghost?
Well,
Why are you saying that? That you think there's another? I haven't. Pa's not said anything.
Little Leaf, why don't you head off and we'll talk about this. Thank you for everything you've done.
is your
while we've
is your
been
finger
gone.
is your finger okay?
Yeah, he's got a little. And then he noticed that he's got a little Band-Aid over where his fingernail. He said it got ripped off and it bled on the floor on the spot. And he goes, "It was the damnedest thing." As though like the blood just kind of soaked up into the spot.
Whoa.
Osric make his eyes at Lionel.
I pass him a gold coin. I just say, go. Thank you for.
Oh, we
and he kind of
we
looks at
haven't
it and he
paid him in
bites
a
it.
while.
Yeah, and he goes, and the casks are right over there, and he points over to the corner, and you'll see fairly, they're not big. You know, they're not like your regular cask of ale, but they're not like little small ones. You know, we'll call them medium. You know, in the between. And they pristine looking wood. You know, and there's colorful bands around them. What's up, Aces High? Good to see you. And there are 2 big stamps of fairy wings on them.
Well, Leonel, let's see if your
Okay.
girlfriend knows how to make ale.
This is pretty badass. I
Just
like
a taste. Dude,
Yeah.
You're
not
are y'all
a
gonna
lot,
drink it
not a
down
lot.
there? Or you're gonna take it upstairs?
We'll take it upstairs.
Okay.
And
So,
we're
y'all-
gonna be selling it, so.
Yeah, you bring a
we gotta set up like a display for
Oh
it.
wait, don't we have to give like the other one to the Brewers
And we
Guild?
need to send one down to the South Ward, where because we determined
they
it
were
was like
gonna
a
deliver.
display.
They delivered them.
They deliver.
So the deal
deliver
they
to us.
took, they delivered to y'all. Yeah, and then actually, I'll tell you if that's true, there would be 4 there. Then I'd actually given the 2.
Yeah,
I'd already given 2 to them, so it's up to y'all. You can either have 2 or take
Then,
2. Yeah, either way. So okay. So y'all come up and you put you set this, and oh really? You don't like my music? You bastard.
Well, I guess so tensed up, thinking that something's gonna burst through the door. I just need a break for a minute.
It is.
Game coppers.
Oh, that's awful loud. Bring that
That's
down.
perfect. Yes. Someone
Yeah.
hit the jukebox.
Just a sip.
Yeah.
Do not
So,
need to
but
drink
when
it down
who's
all
lifting? Who's lifting the cask? Who's taking it up?
I will.
Okay. Well, when you pick it up, you think you're preparing that you're going to lift something that's fairly good weight to it. You know. But it almost shoots up. You pick it up, and with the force, you almost throw it up over your head into the ceiling because you were expecting it to be heavier. Now
Wow,
you can
I didn't
tell
know
it's
I was
got.
that strong.
Yeah, for a second, but you can tell that there's liquid in it because you can feel it moving around in the deal, But it was just you were expecting to have a weight to it, and almost like it. You could take it like a basketball and twirl it and keep it on your finger. You're looking at it, and and y'all walk up the stairs, and gingerly like an egg, then set it down because for a brief moment you just almost lost. Thanks, Ace. That's Sirenscape. They got tons of stuff. If you don't subscribe to Sirenscape for doing games, use a Loco. No offense, Loco. And you set it down, and y'all get out a little spigot deal, and you pop the cask, and you get out your little steins. Maybe y'all have some owner steins, that are special to y'all. As
Says number 1 owner.
Yeah, Dorfus. And y'all pour yourself a little, and it flows right on out, and it even has this little effervescence kind of comes off of it just a tad. And it does it just a brief bit of foam, as though you're perfectly pouring it, but you were just pouring it right out, not thinking about it. And just again, Mayor, what are you doing while they're doing this? Are you over there contemplating or just watching?
I'm watching.
Okay, so the
think
3 of y'all are
Osric
yeah.
I think Osric would send a message to Genmar
Lionel doesn't drink, so
and tell him like, hey, something
Not even just a
interesting
little
happened.
sip.
You didn't want a little kitty bowl or something like that, and go. You want
You
milk?
Get you some milk. Yeah.
it
Some fairy
clouds
milk.
the judgment.
If you insist.
Hold on. Back up. But you were watching them when you got it all when they popped it open, right?
Oh yeah.
No? Oh, okay. Would you make me a insight check? Okay. For a brief moment when they popped the cask and all that, the aromas and all that came out there, you were drawn to wanting to drink what was in it, but you fought it off.
It smells very good.
For a brief moment, you smelled as though milky. It was that you just thoughts went through your head that this would have been the best tasting milk that you'd ever put in your mouth.
Honey milk?
You just thought that when the vapors hit your nose, though it's ale.
It reminds me of honey milk.
Okay.
Smells very good.
He backs
No,
away.
thank
That yeah, but the two of you put this in your ale, and y'all are looking at each other, and you're like hobbits in the Lord of the Rings as they're looking at each other, going, oh, and Gidmere, you're just like, oh my God, there's like kids in a candy store, and they're looking at it, and y'all basically toast each other. And
Osric's cup says half pint on it.
okay, and do y'all do anything else before you take a sip?
To the
You're
unlucky
going to
guy.
jail.
Oh, okay. You're
And y'all-
going to jail.
Quaff it down, both of you, and it goes down silky smooth. Would you like to describe what you taste, Osric?
It has well, the first thing is that it's unreasonably cold. Like, somehow, even though it's just been sitting down in the cellar, it seems absolutely chilled to like the perfect temperature. And as soon as it hits your lips, there's like a tingling and like an inviting smell. There's like floral notes. It's just it's intoxicating, and it's almost an instinct. You just tip the whole glass up, and it's not hard to drink. It's not, you know, I can't even describe it. Like, Osric looks
That's
at
good. That's good.
Abdel and just eyes wide, like, what the fuck did I just drink?
You get
Oh
a
my
little
God.
dizzy.
It was worth the wait.
Yeah, you get that. And so people are like going, what chat's going. So they've befriended a group of fairies on one of their side missions after they saved them from being enslaved by somebody else. And these fairies run a brewery on the Fey side of things. And we're contracted with some other bars, another tavern, to make some ale. And since the group successfully ended the slavery of these Fae, they made a deal with them to give them some of their brew, and they could sell in their tavern here. And they have been waiting patiently for several sessions now, asking when this brew was going to be delivered. And so now they have some fairy brew, and they hear an understanding that it is some of the best in town, that they've run across it before with other taverns. And now they've got their hands on some of this stash, some of the good stuff. And so there's Osric giving his tale of it. And he basically kind of saying this out loud.
Osric goes flush.
Yeah, and though
Red.
it doesn't care anybody listening. Abdul, what do you taste?
I mean, I taste, same temperature, obviously, but it tastes like kind of like a sweet blueberry, like it's been refined or aged well, and it goes down, like you said, just super smooth, and just want more. Chug it down.
Yep. Y'all, yeah. So they have some tasting, but y'all compare notes, and y'all begin to. There are a few similarities, but the rest of it, what each of you tasted, was completely different from the other.
Yeah, it's definitely more of an apple. I don't taste a blueberry at all. I don't know where you're getting that.
Oh,
Yep.
No, it's like a cider. It's like the perfect cider. It's so crisp, and there's a bit of a dryness, but it's not unpleasant. It's indescribable.
You get a little spring to your steps. Y'all kind of are giggling like little girls.
no,
You
I
know,
know the whole
yeah.
the whole thing's gone.
Guys,
No,
Well, you drink the rest
where
of the
did
cask, or
ale
you?
go?
no, we just.
Oh,
we
Oh,
just-
yeah, that went down, and you didn't even know. You kind of, you both, when y'all
Midnight.
look back to your tankard,
We're-
you're so disappointed it's empty.
We were gonna make some good money.
No, we're gonna get drunk.
We're gonna need to advertise this.
Okay, that's happening. What else?
What's the going rate? I want to buy the whole cask. I don't even want to. Can
Maybe
we just
should
close the
enslave
store?
them. No.
Close
Guys,
you're gonna close the
guys,
tavern.
I have this great idea. We should go enslave the pixies.
We should put them back into slavery.
Bad karma,
Sorry,
Osric. You're back in
that's
timeout now.
That's just the booze talking.
Okay.
That's the booze, yeah.
Okay. So then there's, the lunch crew comes in. Y'all basically your staff's coming in, and things are picking up. Grey Axe is upstairs. Lionel's doing his
sent you a
thing.
message, Duff.
Let's see.
Genmar, I sent you a message as well.
Oscar,
There's
are we
a-
drinking buddies now?
I'm pretty sure we just
Um,
became drinking buddies, pal.
Want to go do karate in the bar?
Oh, fuck yeah. Wait, we have a barn?
No, I said bar.
We're already at the bar. Let's do some karate.
We are?
We're right. Well, if you
Where
look
am I?
at
No,
Troll
no,
Skull
it's-
Manor number 1. We're literally sitting at the bar. How drunk are you?
So so you leave basically pushes you aside, and he says, "Put that away right now. We got the you're gonna need to figure out the pricing of it if because he says he doesn't know what y'all are doing, but
Or what, little man? You'll arrest us too?
and
Oh no!
crowds are coming in, and he's got a tavern to run. He can't count on his owners. They're out and about cavorting around. And y'all are, kind of moving through, and you hear people are talking, and yes, the main chorus, yeah, okay, hold on a second.
I think Osric moves on to regular ale. I think he's had like a bad couple days, and he's just starting to drink a little bit.
Alcoholic.
And
I'd walk away and I just...
you grab a bottle of whiskey and just walk away with the bottle of whiskey.
Okay.
You lush.
So I'll move through that. The main talk of the tavern is that basically, yes, the confirmation that you're hearing that blood is being spilled on the streets, but this time it is not a fight. It is the city watch and their ranks being bolstered by some of the military might and some more veterans and officer types that are basically pulling them the city watchmen up by their bootstraps, and basically getting them in gear. They've been a little lax, and the Zentarum are just getting lit up right now, and
good for
it is
them.
and
So
being
happy for
questioned.
'em.
And you hear that these events that nobody knows really, y'all were really involved, but you get, like he said, the Grolhon Villa bloodbath is what it's being called, and it is being put out that if anybody runs across or comes in contact with a Zentarum agent of any sort, they are to report these immediately. The city has had enough of them for the now, and the factions are basically also kind of joined together for a moment, coming up against the Zentarum, and even the Xanathar's guild members have basically blended back into the darkness. And y'all go through the day listening to this and moving about.
Osric would like to write a note, and he'll attach it to David the Hawk. He's going to write a note to address to Lord Gralhund. He's going to invite him to come to the Unlucky Die for the best pint of ale that you will ever have in your life. Guaranteed. And he'll send David the Hawk over to Gralhund Manor. And now...
that's going to take some time. So, what else? What about the rest of y'all? What are the other three doing? Genmar, what are you doing now that activity's abuzz in the tavern?
I'm gonna go join Grey Axe.
You go upstairs, and you will not find Grey Axe in the library.
Odd. Pull up a comfy chair and wait in his library.
That was the last we saw of Genmare.
It's warm.
He set the library on fire. He's burning down the
Yeah.
Now that I've read these books, I must destroy the knowledge.
Damn Zentarum bastard.
That's right. What about you there, Lionel?
I'm going to help Leaf 10 bar and wait tables.
Okay. All right. Yep. Normal crews coming in. You've got plenty of city watch coming in. And like I said, there's even, you're noticing some officers have coming in, and it's another attachment of the Griffin Riders. And their leader is a female, very boisterous, very attractive woman. But they take a table up, and you've seen them before, but they've come in, and you seem to have made a place here that the City Watch, at least some of them, like to, they like the atmosphere. But y'all do that and move around. What about you, Abdul?
I'm just gonna help wherever I need to and relax. Take a day break from all the nonsense that's been happening.
Okay. Gidmare, you're upstairs. You look around for Grex. You don't see him anywhere.
I'll go downstairs and try to talk to Abdel.
Okay. Well, Abdul's downstairs, bumping into
What's
people,
up,
making a
Gidmare?
nuisance of himself.
Hey, Abdel.
What's up?
You know where Grax went?
I don't know. I think I saw him go up the stairs at some point.
Oh, he's not in the library.
Did you check the other rooms?
No, but, that's where he's usually found.
I mean, maybe he changed up his interests. Maybe he read all the books.
Oh, well.
Maybe he's sleeping.
If that's the case, then he's best probably not disturbed.
Yeah, I'm sure he's fine.
I'll go help out the kitchen staff.
Okay, so the night it begins to, y'all doing work. Osric, your bird comes back. The note still attached to him.
Osric is a little bit drunk now. He has not really been helping out today. Throughout the day, he's slowly been getting a bit more and more intoxicated, and he constantly offers free drinks to the town guards who come in.
No,
Say, "Oh,
they arrested us.
no, it's all right. They were just doing their jobs.
I don't care. We were
unlike
doing our
us.
job.
No, we weren't doing our jobs. We don't have jobs. This is not our place, remember. Don't forget. We don't work for the watch, and we have to trust in the watch. Always trust in the watch."
When he says that,
I'm just gonna kind of put him upstairs.
when he says that, half the crew down there, the watchmen, they go, "Yes, trust the watch."
Yeah. So Osric is
But
being
don't
a little
arrest
bit.
innocents.
What was that?
Don't arrest the innocent.
No one cheers.
No, they all kind of look at you. They look at him. What is he talking
Flip him
about?
the bird. No.
What is wrong with him?
Osric, the bird comes back and he asks David. He actually, first off, he holds up David like on his arm. He's like, "Check it out. This is my bird. This is David. He's gotten me through troubles thick and thin. To David!" And he holds up a half pint of like just the rot gut and sees if anyone cheers along with him. "To David!"
The bird gives everybody a look like, "God help me. Why me? Can I go back to the other
Is this your
dimension?"
Is this your
Lionel
griffin
gives
that you
the
ride
same
over
look.
town?
Yeah.
I kind of just drag him upstairs.
You
Who,
grab him
Osric?
by the shirt
Yeah.
collar and lift him up, as his legs are
Yeah.
kicking on the ground.
Yeah, I don't think Osric wants to. Osric will attempt to escape the grapple.
Oh.
You're drunk.
Okay.
He takes you upstairs with the bird.
Listen, I'm all for it. What did you send your bird to do?
Does he remember?
Osric points absentmindedly at the note tied onto David the Hawk around his
The
leg.
note falls off the bird, Abdul.
I pick it up and I read it.
You read this. What is it supposed to say, Osric?
Oh yeah, it says Lord Growlhund, I cordially invite you to the unlucky die. where you will have served to you a pint of the best ale you will ever have in your life. I guarantee it. And it's signed in very ornate calligraphy, Osric Thornbottom. In a
Abdul?
much steadier hand than what he might have
Oh,
at the
shit. Okay,
moment.
Osric. I'm gonna slap him a couple times to like sober him up. just kind of
What?
like, listen, all right.
Ow! Why are you hitting me? Ah!
It's like Lowell and Hardy. You can't pay for this stuff, folks.
The note says, I would like to know more about what happened at the Gralhan Villa. If you can spare the time, meet me at I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah, I hate the ruins. It's how Wizards of the Coast, they put all these words together that it's just god awful sometimes, and I hate them. I hate them. But go ahead. Yep, I hear.
Agharon's statue in the City of the Dead at high sun tomorrow. You'll be paid generously for your time and trouble. And it was signed by Istrid Horn.
Do I recognize that name?
Nope.
Do I even recognize the name?
Nope.
Osric takes the note and he tries to read it and he's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't.
Here, how about-
You see double of everything right now, Osric.
I'll hold on to this, and then tomorrow I'll let you look at it.
Osric will ask David the Hawk where he went and who the person looked like who gave him the note. He can communicate telepathically back.
He blackness. He was flying into the house, and all of a sudden, other wings and hissing noises hit him and all that, and he got in a tussle with something in the dark, snake-like flying creatures, and he got he did not detect the master was anywhere around.
Osric describes this, but he sounds drunk when he's saying it, so I don't know if Abdel even buys it.
That's what you're. But then you're interpreting in your drunk stupor to the bird.
Flying snake into darkness, and
yeah, but did he see who wrote the note and put it on his leg?
No,
I don't think so.
He might have stopped. He might have stopped off somewhere and got a little toddy too before he went to the villa.
Did that say the City of the Dead?
Maybe when we wake up in the morning.
Yep.
Well, I'll try to look for Grey Axe in the house. Leonel's busy right now, so
Yeah, y'all know that the City of the Dead is the big cemetery in Waterdeep.
It's the big cemetery. Okay.
Yep, it's a huge cemetery.
No, I haven't had a chance to visit, but it got
Y'all keep this up.
gravestones. I hear there's a lot of graves.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna. I think that's when Osric passes out.
Okay, I'll leave him be, and then I'll just look on the second floor. I'll just kind of like peek in with the doors to try to find Grey Axe.
He is nowhere to be seen.
Not on any of the floors?
You don't see him anywhere. Nowhere in the building.
Well, where's Genmare?
Except there is a window open in his room.
I look out the window? Where does it lead?
To the alley.
To the alley? Okay. Well, I mean, like...
And there's a rope dangling.
There's a rope dangling. Oh,
down the side.
Oh, shit.
Grey Axe is halfway down the rope.
Oh, no, you don't even see him. He's not... No, you don't see him anywhere.
Oh, shit.
I'm sure he has inner demons that he's fighting with right now. So... I go down to the first floor. I head to Genmare.
Okay.
And I'll show Genmare the note.
Oh, hello,
explain
Abdel.
that. Hello. Osric was sending this note to the husband at the manor.
Okay.
The villa, and from what I understand, it got into a tussle with those snakes, the flying snakes. I don't know if you saw them in the room, but they're winged snakes that were in cages, and they got in a tussle with one of them, and it came back. Then it had this note on it, and I pass in the note.
Yeah, I put it in chat for everybody to read it.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know if you know who Istrid Horn might be, if he's a...
One second. Let me see if by chance anybody's paid attention to that. Where is my Waterdeep story? And No, I need appendix. Where do they put them in the... I forgot. All right. Well, they don't. Where is Isterhorn? See Appendix B. Alright, so that's not reference manual. Well, why can't I have Istrid? Monsters and NPCs, that's what I'm looking for. You know, when you look in the right spot, it makes it so much easier. Okay, y'all would know her.
We wouldn't or would?
Would not.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no clue.
Maybe she has some tie with. I don't know. I mean, this might be,
Reaching.
kind of reaching for it, but maybe she has something to do with this Zentarum. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't know exactly what happened. I don't know, honestly.
Well,
but-
it's a lead, but we did
And
just get in
so-
trouble, so we should
so-
keep this down.
So, right. I was looking for a Dragonborn that we know, with the name Grayax.
Go
So-
on.
I went to his room thinking maybe he was sleeping
Right.
and this is pretty urgent,
Yeah.
so I was wondering if, he wanted to know about it. And so it turns out, right, funny thing, he's not there and his window's open. And
Right.
Hmm.
You know, I
There's-
did bring it. your
there's a
attention
rope
that he-
going down the window.
Oh. Okay, so let's not panic.
I'm sure he'll be back eventually. I mean, maybe as, his inner demons that he wants to fight.
At the end of a rope.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, hey,
Was he at the bottom of the rope?
I mean, I didn't see him anywhere.
No, you didn't see him anywhere in the alley.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I just kind of left it there, so
Alright.
if he wants to come back.
All right. Well,
It's getting to be late at night now.
And I'll head over to Lionel, drag him aside to say, you have time for quick story real quick? It might be worth your time. And drag
Is
him.
this the kind of story that will put this one to sleep?
No, it'll make you a little bit antsy, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know, and I'll just give him the same thing I told getting there. And pass him the note.
Okay.
Okay.
And through all the noise and the din of the commotion going on into the pub and all that in the night, y'all can hear Ostrich upstairs snoring like a bull.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Osric drank a little bit too much, What a lush, right? So I dragged him upstairs and he's sleeping. He's just kind of in the middle of the hallway, so don't step on him.
If Lionel was going to do anything, it would not be step on him.
Oh, fair enough.
what is that supposed to mean?
Would he perhaps shoot him?
I did not say that. Do not put words in
Insight
Lionel's
check? No,
mouth.
I'm kidding.
Well, he didn't say that. You're right.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of goes without saying.
So
So
you-
maybe tomorrow morning. I don't know if you want to check this out.
You
but
are
I think-
saying Grayax is not in his room.
No, his window was open. And there was a rope going down into the alley. So I honestly have no idea where he is.
Does this sound like him to leave?
No.
I mean, I don't know him. No, probably not. I mean, who knows what he's doing? He might have saw something and was chasing after it. Maybe like a rat. I don't know.
There is something that is troubling Lionel. It something we saw earlier today. Well, actually, it is yesterday.
Well,
The one who was burned drank
Yes.
a potion and disappeared from
Yeah.
sight.
Right.
Is this not something that
I mean, he had to get the
could be
potion.
very
from some-
useful or could be also very, how you say, difficult to understand? It's a person that
thing.
can do this can go anywhere without anyone seeing him.
Yeah.
Why
I mean,
would
to be
he-
fair, they're also teleporting because there's teleportation circle there. So who knows if they have more
Well,
around town?
This
Are-
one did not witness a teleportation. This
No,
one
but-
only witnessed someone disappear,
That is true. And Osric
which
and
is
me,
very
when we were
troubling
talking
to me
to the
because one who has these powers or these potions can go anywhere undetected.
yeah,
Could this could could this be the thing that is happening to our building? The scratching, is this what has happened to Grayax? We do not know.
yeah.
But it
I
is
mean,
very intriguing to see someone that has the his hands are on disappearing potions. It could
mean-
explain a lot, or it could explain nothing.
yeah. So I don't know what we want to do with this note. If we want to not do it or go there.
Well, if it lands us in jail again, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
But you say this note, the original note, was taken to
The villa.
the manor for the Lord. What's his
Graham.
name?
Yeah,
Yeah, Grahan.
yeah.
And it
was,
has come back with this note attached.
and it fought with the flying snakes or winged snakes. So, I mean, I don't know who Istrid Horn is. That's a mysterious figure. And if it
No,
was
I mean,
at
hell,
that
it's not.
villa, I would try to make the assumption that they are somewhat associated with the Zentarum.
Well, it is at high sun tomorrow, in the
Yeah.
middle of the day.
Y'all are in the springtime.
We're,
Weather is nice.
we are not doing anything wrong. We're not killing anyone.
No, we're just telling them a story, maybe.
Yes. I don't think the whole party should go, but I think it is worth someone's time, at least 2 people, to check this out, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
That
Maybe
is my
we.
feeling.
I don't really know what happened to Grayax. It's kind of weird that he was
Well,
just kind of up.
yeah.
and leave.
Why? I was going to say, why would he leave without telling us?
20 sides. What's up, Alex and crew? Welcome. Thanks for the raid.
This is what Lionel is saying, that
Yeah.
perhaps he left on his own, perhaps he did not leave on his
Yeah.
own.
Can we go back up and have a look? Make sure that
Yep.
it wasn't a forced entry.
Search for clues, maybe.
Thanks, Aces, for the sub, man. Appreciate it.
Let's not-
So there were, like,
I'll
there
put
was
your
no
name on the,
struggle, like nothing messed up.
Outro for next session. I appreciate it. Yeah, y'all move upstairs as y'all are chatting and looking at this, and y'all go up to the library into his room. Nothing looks out of place. Nothing, it's, his gear is not there, but you don't see stuff like you don't see like it's been ransacked or touched or something's happened here. You
Does
see.
the lock on the window look like it was
Nope.
force scratched
Nope.
or anything?
Not at all.
So
is
maybe.
the
Rope
rope,
is-
the rope Grayax's?
Yes, rope is tied to inside the building, inside it, like maybe his bed or something like that, and thrown over the edge.
I mean, you don't think that he would go back to the villa?
Hmm.
This
I'm gonna
is not
I'm gonna
no.
climb the rope out the window.
Well, you make your way down
I mean,
to
we
the
can go
alleyway.
out front. I mean, yeah.
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 Well, I want to follow. I want to shout up to them. I want to follow his exact path. That way, we don't lose it.
Well,
How you gonna do that?
I
You know,
mean, it's a busy street, so it's
That's
not
the
like
alley.
Footprint.
you know,
Yeah.
In an
assuming-
alley, they could perhaps roll survival to find tracks, dragonborn tracks.
Just out of
You
curiosity,
might
is
find
there
some
a
tracks
pothole
back through
anywhere?
there until you get to the main street, and then it's game over.
Is the pothole close to where this alley leads out to?
No, y'all know. So where is Troll Skull Alley?
Show them the map.
Because I know
Yep.
that there was one kind of in the middle of the street, wasn't there?
They're the circles on the map, the little bitty
Yeah.
green circles.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
He could have gone. He might have gone
Well, I
to the
mean,
number 3 or the number.
I don't think we're gonna have much luck finding him. I think he left on his own volition. But maybe we can see if he's back in the morning. If not, we can go try to find him.
It's getting
So I
later
don't
in the
want-
evening now. Yep. So
Yeah.
This one will sleep under the window. I will curl up under the window. If he steps on me when he comes in,
okay, hold on a second.
no,
Okay.
All right then.
Maybe we should be on high alert. Maybe we should have somebody awake, or just shift.
this one will be on high alert.
Okay.
If he
Yeah.
steps on my tail,
when
Well,
Well,
Everyone
I
in
just
the
mean
building
I just
will
mean
know
in
it.
case if somebody breaks in it or
Mhm.
God knows what. But-
Well, yeah,
we
you
can-
know,
I can
outside of
pull up chairs
Osric
and-
snoring, What's that,
or we
Gidmir?
could untie the rope and
I was
drop
saying,
it out the
Abdel,
window.
or we can pull up chairs, sit in the dark, and wait for him to get home like disappointed parents.
We could, and we can have our legs crossed. We could do that.
Have some, bullseye lanterns set up so that when he opens up, you pull the thing up and it shines right into his face.
So,
Okay.
where were you this late?
Okay. So the night passes, and y'all wake up in the morning, and nothing's happened to y'all. You did your watches. Osric is still out. Fairly good morning.
No, I'd say he woke up by now. He does have stout resilience. He just drank a lot.
Oh, okay, sure. All right, well,
But
you'll wake
yeah,
up and y'all are gonna.
he's got a bad hangover. But he woke up.
It's a late morning, yeah. As y'all are sitting down there, some stiff coffee, some greasy eggs and gravy and biscuits and all that kind of stuff. And
Like
about
a
that
hire
time,
of
as
a
y'all are
dog.
doing that mid morning, you'll hear some steps. Somebody stepping in the front porch area, and Grayax comes in through the front door.
Where were you last night?
Good morning.
Yesterday.
Indeed.
I mean, I'm glad you're okay, but
What's everybody
This
so
one
tense
hopes
about?
she was worth it.
gave us a little bit of a scare,
She was.
All
Was she a
Insight check?
bronze? Was she bronze?
Can I insight check his statement?
Well, you don't even know what's going on.
I mean,
I know, but might be able to detect if
You are
Grayax.
hungover,
All right,
and you can make one, but it'd be a
I'll do it at
disadvantage
disadvantage
with
yeah.
-10.
So Grayax. I mean, we got Can you at least give us a little bit to know? You don't have to tell us everything if it's personal, but just.
There's
Are you
nothing to
alright?
tell.
I mean, obviously you snuck out, so there had to be something.
I was trying to find stuff and didn't find anything.
Can I ask what you're trying to find?
Stuff.
About?
Osric brings coffee to the table.
Did you go back to the villa?
Nope.
I'm gonna insight check that.
It is obvious he does not want to tell us.
We're gonna find out one way or another. Not really.
Yeah, he doesn't. He just kind of
Leave.
He doesn't seem to. He's a paladin.
Yeah,
He's
I mean,
best
okay.
in the copper tone alone.
Okay. If
Okay.
you don't want us to know, that's fine. But maybe next time, give us a warning if you're gonna go somewhere. Didn't know if you were kidnapped or something.
If you had a clean pair of underwear on you or not.
I can handle my own.
I mean, not trying to be rude or anything, but wouldn't it be best to know everybody else to know if you're okay? I mean, we thought maybe the guy who drank the invisibility potion had another one and caught you on the surprise, while you were trying to sleep. I mean, who knows? You're okay though. This ale is something else, man.
He's just.
Hey,
Slide in. I'll slide. Since Osric and Grayax are kind of next to each other, I'll just show them both the note that it's like, Osric, you couldn't really decipher this last night for obvious reasons, but
wait, what do you mean? This is the first time I'm seeing this note, and he
oh,
grabs
for
it.
the love of God. So
Here
reads it.
Here we
you
go.
know your hawk, right?
Yeah, I know David.
Yeah. Interesting story. David was.
Where
delivering
is
a
he?
note. Well, I don't know.
He's
Where
gone.
is
I sent him out yesterday. He hasn't been back yet.
he?
Where did
He
this
came
note
back.
come from?
He came back. This was from
Then
him.
Right
He went
behind
with
me.
you.
Right behind Osric. Ah! Ah! David's
mean,
right there on the mantelpiece.
God damn, that's loud. My headache. No, but you sent him to Grauhan Villa to get the husband to come down here.
Yeah,
and,
that's
you know,
right. I was
share.
trying to get him to get out of
Yeah,
his house, under some kind of pretense. We could maybe ask him some better questions. You know?
But your haunt came back, and I'm assuming this is the part it's fuzzy for you. It fought with those winged snakes and didn't really see who put this note on him. But that's all you could gather from your hawk.
Oh dear. David, is this
what was
true?
David's out. Yeah, you don't know where David's at
What?
at the moment.
David the Hawk?
Yeah, he's disappeared. He's around, but David's out busy. He's busy right now.
I mean, Grey Axe, I don't know if you know who Ishard Horn is. Maybe,
No.
I don't know. Fair
Well, my
enough.
familiar stays with me, but whatever.
He's busy right now. He saw some other female hawks. Okay,
I don't know
he
if you
needs
guys want to
he needs
do
some private time.
because you kind of need to stay on the down low. But
Wait, so this
He's
is
gonna
like,
he's gonna relay
this
to
is
you
a
what
couple
happened.
hours from now.
He relayed to you, and you kind of get a memory, a clear picture of it. But you were fairly, inebriated and all that. But he flew into the house, and he was going. The broken window. It was being repaired, but he trying to find a entrance in, and he went went over there to that. And when he was trying to go in to find the Lord and all that, he got attacked, and he all of a sudden everything went dark, and then more clarity came over. The note was attached to him. That note was there. He didn't know it was traded. He didn't know about the note, but he was shoved back out the window. All mysterious.
I mean, coming from this
Glad
this
you
place,
made it out there in our life, buddy.
coming back from that place, Istrid could also be part of the Zentarum. I mean, I don't know. It'd be kind of weird if you wanted to know the story she is. Or he, who knows at this point. But
perhaps, a couple of I don't think we should all go, because we got the city watch
Lionel.
under our nose. And
yeah, Lionel said that too.
did Lionel
I mean,
go?
no,
Where's
he-
Lionel?
He's always over at the other room. He listens to y'all, but on his other table.
But
Oh,
I don't know if you guys want to do this necessarily or who wants to go, but it's
Oh,
not like
it's-
we're doing something like going to war. We're just kind of telling a story. I don't know.
Osric's like rubbing his eyes. He's like, if you guys have like a pair of sunglasses or something, maybe I could send David ahead to see if they're who's out there waiting at this gravestone or the statue, or I don't know. I've never been there, so I don't know exactly what the statue looks like. But I could use David to see. Maybe he'll recognize somebody who put the note on him.
He saw no faces.
At least
You
it's better.
You
than
didn't think it was
nothing.
going to be that easy, now, did you, Osric? Really?
I'm a bit hungover. Who is talking in my head? I'm the only one who sends messages around here.
You're going back in timeout, pal. All right, so yeah, it's getting closer. Y'all haven't much time to go before it's
Yeah,
high
I'm
noon.
going.
I'll volunteer myself and David. We'll send David ahead and we'll see if we can get some intel before we go face to face. Because if it's a Zentarum setup, then they're going to be watching the area all around. We need to go a bit early and just kind of make a circle around the statue, and hopefully we don't stand out too much. Has any
I'm
of you
okay
got
with
any?
the Zentarum being there. They need to be put down. They are trash on this earth.
Is that Grey Axe speaking?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Osric nods and he's like, I absolutely agree with you, but I don't want to be stuck in jail while the Zentarum are running around doing their thing. We've got to find a way to be a bit more quiet about what we're doing. As much as I hate to say it, I don't know if the City Watch is even capable of really taking care of this problem the way it needs to be taken care of. But for some reason, I feel like we're the ones who can do it. We've got Mr. Praetor on our side, supposedly. And no offense to Mr. Praetor, it's just, I say supposedly because I haven't seen him or heard from him in so long.
He told you weren't going to see him at all. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, Oscar. You weren't in on the initial deal and all that, but
I understand. This is part of the role play.
Okay, my bad. I'll shut up. Sorry, I'm not in your head anymore.
You guys can see that Osric is starting to feel a little bit like hopeless about the idea of working for Mr. Prater and the idea that the City Watch is actually like got everything under control. You guys can tell Osric wants to do his own fucking thing and deal with the Zentarum. He's in agreement with Greyax. But he doesn't agree that we should just openly fight them. We've got to find some kind of better way to strike them where it really hurts. If there's any way we can get to where they live, get to where they operate. I feel like we might need to go back to the manor, but damn it, it's just too risky.
Hand over on Abdel's shoulder, and but we know how to put him down, right?
I doubt we do, pal. That we fucking do.
I mean, weren't we told by? I'm trying to see if I'm right about this. No, that was the Xanathar. No.
I feel like the Xanathar are small potatoes compared to the Zentaur.
Yeah, I was gonna say this.
The Xanathars are just a couple of shitty little jewel thieves. The Zentarum are killing people outright in the middle of the street. These guys are a bunch of psychopaths. They got to be stopped, at least first.
Yeah.
It's just we can't be going around being as bad as they are and just killing willy nilly.
Maybe you can speak into our heads, can't you?
Sort of. So the way the spell works is I can speak to one of you at a time, and then you can whisper back to me. So I'm kind of like, I can share the information between you. It just takes time. I have to focus on where you are at, and I have to hold this. And he pulls a little string of copper out of his component pouch, and he's like, "This is the material focus I use to cast a spell. I have to point my finger generally where you're at. It can go around corners and stuff like that. It's really a fascinating spell." And he pulls out a notebook and he starts going into an arcane discussion about exactly how the spell works. Too much information.
The rest of y'all fall asleep.
I mean, so maybe you could be the scout, and since me and Greyax are more of the people who, if things go south, which hopefully they don't, that we will be able to handle ourselves in close quarters, right?
Yeah. Okay. Here's
if something goes wrong and me and Greyax get taken, you can come back here and relay.
Okay, so I'll stay in the back.
Yeah, you have maybe your hawk,
and David can fly overhead, and I can.
Yeah, and you can report to us maybe something you see is fishy, or if there's more than one person.
That's right, and then I can send you guys a message. I can send one of you a message. Whoever wants to be the point man, whoever's going to be able to receive it and be discreet, because I imagine it can be a bit distracting if you're in the middle of something and you hear.
I mean, I've witnessed it before, so maybe I can. I don't know if Greyax has had a voice in his head. But...
Osric has whispered to me.
Yeah, I think we are on a good. I think we're on a good track, and of course we're gonna have Mr. Lionel lurking in the shadows, doing his own scouting too. And unfortunately,
well, no, I don't think more than us should go. I don't think we should make a whole unit to go to this place.
Oh yeah,
thanks, Aces.
Kind of fishy.
Some cheers, appreciate it.
Maybe with this, we'll hopefully not get into any conflict.
Do you think? Well, honestly, and don't take this the wrong way, Genmar. Perhaps you should stay back.
Excuse me.
And take care of the bar, because I really think Mr. Lionel, he's got a certain skill set, and we're gonna need every advantage we can get as far as being, quiet and unnoticed. And oh, but wait, we're going to a cemetery, so you would have like the perfect cover. Oh, this is very difficult.
So who's going? So it's
maybe
you
we
guys.
should all go.
Yeah, you guys. It's getting to be high noon. And
This one would
Yeah, I
like
get
to
up and
stay
start
behind.
walking to the door.
Yeah, we should
Okay.
get going.
all right, Lionel, what are you doing? You said
This
something.
one would like to stay behind.
Okay.
I have an appointment at the Archers Guild.
Oh,
Okay,
good for you.
I didn't know there was an archers guild.
There's a guild for everything in this damn city.
Guild for day drinking. No.
All right, so y'all head out, and Leaf he's kind of giving y'all the evil out once again.
We'll be back, I promise.
Yeah.
We won't disappear.
Leave it to us, all the little folks. Okay, it's all right. We don't need a day off or anything like that.
Job done, man.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
I knew we could count on you. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Don't go down in the basement or the cellar, okay?
Yes. Stop bleeding on the blood.
What?
All right. Yeah. He left some. He lost a little blood and it got sucked up in the black spot on the ground. But y'all don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. He says he's got it handled. All right. So Lionel, we all kind of move out to the main street, and Lionel takes a diversion to go in another direction from y'all, and you make your way to the
Graveyard.
the graveyard, the city of the dead. And if y'all don't know, I will show you that it's on the far eastern side of town, right in the center. And it's far. It's down some, but you also know it's lots of mausoleums, lots of tombstone, but it is very well kept, and people actually picnic there. There's actually people walking around. Weird. Okay, it's a very public place, you kind of move in, and I'm assuming Osric, did I say you were sending up the Hawk to?
That's right.
Yep. So, y'all move around, and y'all takes a few time. You don't know the place well, and you get a little map. You get a little, it's a little, little flyer to kind of tell you what everything's at and all the important places. Y'all know that where to find Aghorn's statue. And when y'all do, it's actually it's here in the center area. And it's a huge marble sculpture of a bearded robed wizard that's standing atop some concentric steps that faces west toward the skyline of Waterdeep. His hands are outstretched and a broad smile on his face. At the foot of the statue, the Hawk sees there is a female dwarf clad in plate armor, standing there kind of just looking around, just checking out the scene, watching people go by, because there are pedestrians walking around, there are picnickers, children are frolicking throughout the cemetery grounds. Y'all can see that it is a very public place. There is a lot of people.
Osric will ask David to check the area for anyone who is trying to be hidden.
Inside check.
Looks like they're suspicious.
Inside check. With advantage.
All right. The Hawk is.
It's your.
Do an insight check.
It's you. You're through.
Okay.
You're looking. Yeah, you're basically looking through the Hawk. There, from what you can tell, she came alone.
Osric will send a message to, was it Grey Axe that we determined?
Abdel.
Abdel? Okay, yeah, Osric will whisper to Abdel. There's a female dwarf up ahead. She's clad in armor, but it looks like she came alone. David doesn't see anything up there.
I'll whisper this to...
I'll hang back.
I'll whisper this to Grey Axe.
I think it's her. I think it's Istrid Horn.
That would be good.
This is what you see.
Is she armed?
Yes, she has her, but it's just standing off to the side, but yeah, everyone's always armed.
Remember, Grey Axe, our objective here is to avoid combat.
You're the one that should worry about that.
Okay.
Keep a hold on your rage, dear friend.
Okay.
She's just kind of sitting there, and she's got a little twitch to her foot, but she's kind of, from the ox, it's like, it looks like she is waiting for somebody. She's doing, she's kind of looking at people.
Walk up,
yeah.
She sees y'all coming up, and it's not very hard, and it's not a face palm in the sense, but it's close enough as y'all come walking up, and she kind of positions herself. She's in plate armor, so it gets, even though it's nice out, it's still a little hot in there, and so she kind of, you see recognition in her eyes when y'all come walking up, but also this face palming somewhat, and she kind of sits down on a step to kind of put shade on her, so, and she kind of, but she's not twitching anymore. She's kind of relaxing, and she's just watching, and she waits for y'all to walk up to her.
David the Hawk will come and land on Abdel on his shoulder like a badass. That way Osric can listen to the conversation.
Are you Istrid?
She nods her head, and she looks at y'all. She goes, "I nothing against you, Goliath, but being a little in a meeting of sorts, you stand out. I would have thought that maybe you wouldn't have been the one that would have come. It was not that I don't deny your prowess, but you're not the one that is the sneaky, unsuspecting type sort. But be that as it may,
don't judge a book by its cover.
Tell her it's the perfect cover.
I mean, who would suspect? This is too obvious to suspect.
She introduces, yes, I am Istrid. I am wanting to know more about what exactly happened in the villa.
Why would you like this information?
She tells you, I assure you that I was not involved at all with what happened there, but she kind of, you'll see her, she'll pull back one of her sleeves of her arm, and you will see a snake tattoo wrapped around her arm. And she goes, I swear upon my honor that I was not involved with what happened there. I am known for, I run, my operations are in the currency and lending. I'm a loan shark. Basically what she's kind of telling you is what she does down, and she's in the dock ward. She has an operation down there. But I am concerned now with all that has been going on and some of my brethren getting just a little bit out of hand. It is now turned that my operations are in dire peril for being discovered. And it would, I have too much at stake to let some greed for more coins and such come into play when I don't benefit from that. If they make the market, then who would come to me to get money in their times of need? And she's asked, knowing that, and she says, I'm willing to pay. I've got some platinum pieces. I'm willing to pay if you could please tell me what happened. What do you know? Who was involved with this silliness?
A man named Floxen.
And she goes, I've heard the name. Yes. He was in league from the network, understanding, with the mistress of the manor there. They're one of several groups that are in search of the coins, the stash. Though, like I said, some things should be possibly left hidden than revealed. What was the purpose, though? But why did y'all go? How did y'all know he was there? What led you to her?
Well, you see, he made a fatal mistake of, throwing a fireball at her front door. And we kind of followed his tracks to leading there.
Well, he didn't do it. Unless you're just lying to her.
Well, no, I'm just saying that with him and what we assume people that were associated with him threw a fireball at the front of our establishment. And when we found his tracks, it led to the villa.
What So that doesn't help us any to determine to
Abdel.
Hey,
Abdel.
we need to get to the bottom of what's going on here so that the city watch.
After the Stone of Galore.
She
And-
knows that.
Yeah, she brought it
She
up.
doesn't know about the stone. She didn't say that. She just
No.
says she knows
Well,
about the coins.
Well, he was believed to take the Stone of Galore, and we kind of need that for reasons.
We think
Yeah.
the Zentarum attacked the manor,
And
going after the stone.
The Zentarum.
Where's the stone then? If that is true,
That's what we were trying to find.
who else could have it then if it wasn't there?
Floxen.
He escaped. Do you know where we could find him?
He went invisible in the middle of nowhere after he drank a potion, so we couldn't chase him.
What if he
But-
did? Okay.
We are led to believe that he ran over the person who possessed the stone, took it, and in the tracks that we
Well,
followed,
his agreement, my understanding, was with the lady. She wanted the stone.
did she know?
Yes, she was going to be the broker for this, and actually, Floxen was employed by her. So if he had the stone and was there, then he gave it to her.
Okay. Well,
Why was he trying to break down the Lord's door?
why was just upon seeing Floxen, he was trying to break down the Lord, the husband, the wife.
The
down
Lord,
his door.
Lord of the manor. That's right, right.
Yeah, they tried to break down his door, and we don't really. That's the only part of the whole situation that we don't really get.
Where's the if? So did you guys? So where do we don't know? You're assuming that Floxen has the stone.
Yes,
Potentially.
but by what you've been saying, the wife could also
There's-
have it.
Aye.
How would the
But I mean,
something's missing?
Floxen
There's a
could give it
piece.
to her.
Something else
But it
is
seems
missing
like-
here.
But it seemed like Floxen held the wave of Zentarum that fought there. It looks like he led them there.
Yeah. So he. I don't know. There were a set of. She's thinking about it, and there are some of the though were Zentarum. They were loyal to him. You killed pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
That were loyal to him. He is at the moment nowhere to be found.
MIA.
If our question is who is he? If he was reporting to her, she's just trying to piece together. Still, I'm missing something here. Why? How did they know? What you said there was a fireball thrown at y'all's establishment. What was the purpose of the fireball, though? Then
It was
We
to
believe it
stop
was a
To
struggle.
kill- it was to kill the dwarf.
somebody. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a gnome. To
Sorry, that was
stop
racist.
it was to pursue the person who had the stone, who was a gnome who was employed by Neverwimber. I think.
mm-hmm.
Never Ember.
You never remember. Well, I don't think. I think it was his father that.
And he took the
employed
stone
him.
from his
But
Xanathar.
he took the. Well,
Okay, there. Yeah,
he
so it's
went down to the
Xanathar.
Xanathar and took it
Yeah.
from him.
My understanding, and yes, she will relay that actually the skinny on the street is that Xanathar actually originally possessed the stone, and she kind of grumbles about it, but was going to be in communication with his faction to talk about keeping the coins off the street until this went south. But But now we're stuck here because it sounds like from what y'all are describing that the trail has gone cold because you don't have anything how to track Foxen or track anybody involved with this.
That would be correct.
You're part of the Zentarum.
I am.
Do you have any strings you could pull to try and locate Floxen?
He's gone underground. Yeah, so
he's gone underground, like literally?
No, that's the term. Basically, he's gone underground. Yeah, no.
Could be underneath our feet right
we don't
now.
know where he has
Xanathar.
disappeared. Yeah, and there's if there was any way of knowing who else, a tracking of anybody that was involved with him.
Well, the wife.
Yeah.
The mistress.
Well,
Have her name right.
okay, that's a good. But getting to her is going to be tough. She's the key to this. Then she's still in the villa. They're still there. They pulled strings and bought their way out of trouble.
So
you need to get to her.
You're a part of the Zentarum, and so
I am.
Under the understanding is that a Nimblewright is under your guys's.
Whoa, a what?
A Nimblewright. I don't know if this is loyal to Floxen himself, if he's using it, but
the Nimblewrights are constructs that are used in parades.
Just fair enough. You don't know anything about it, so it's fine. But
what about a Nimblewright?
It's on the
Someone
loose.
reprogrammed it.
We believe
Why
that.
don't you go ahead and explain it?
Osric walks up.
We believe, Floxen reprogrammed, or somebody a part of the Xanathar, Zentarum reprogrammed it, and now it's working for them.
If it's working, so
it has a mind of its own.
If it's mind of its own, so who does it? And you're saying you think Floxen? How did he? Okay, there's that.
Well, actually,
he hasn't got the money. He hasn't got the money.
Used the fireball necklace to kill the gnome who had the stone, which was taken by Mr. Erstel Floxen, who went over to the Gralhund Manor and delivered it to Lady Yella.
Yep. So there you go. Now we're getting somewhere. So, but a Nimblewright reprogram. So that there's no way Floxen would have any. That alone sounds like the money or possession of somebody. He's not smart enough to. It's got to be the lady of the house, who's
Yala.
Yeah, who's in control of this. She's really the ringleader. Got to be, from what I'm hearing now.
Your boss?
No, I don't report. I report. She doesn't. I don't report to anybody but myself. I run. She says my true purpose in this is to get. Yeah, what she's wanting to. She's telling. Well, you can roll me insights if you want, but she is telling y'all that she's trying to find a way to prevent the coins from ever being found. And
I don't buy that one.
So, she runs an illegal. Yeah, she's a legal lending operation, and if the money hits the streets, you don't seem to. She seems to be very on the level with y'all, but she also is looking. She watches and keeps her. You can tell that she's definitely perceptive of what's going on around her. She says, if this doesn't calm down with the eyes on the Zentarum, my operations are over with, and I'm out of business. And who says it's a good thing for this amount of money to hit the streets and do to the economy a large influx of these coins in whoever's hands they are in. There's, like I said, there's not always a good thing. But she's looking at you and she goes on, and she says she'll pull out a little pouch and she's got some coins in it, and she goes, and I will pay for this information. But if y'all are involved with this, or somehow if the stone was coming toward y'all, then I think that your best bet is to track down. If there was some way to track, the culprits involved, then get to the mistress, find out what she knows.
And how are you going to help us do that, sweetheart?
I'm not. I am out of here. I wanted to know who was I wanted to know what was happening in the villa, and now understanding that it was that Floxen was involved, and what's happening. I'm putting it to you that if you really, want to get to that, there's your course of action and prevent those coins from ever seeing the light of day. And
Osric
she
smirks. Osric says, why do you care?
She's told you
Seriously.
already. She told you already.
No, that's not what I mean. Why do you care? Why do you care about anything that happens to the city or to anyone? You're just another one of these lowlifes.
I don't have time to parse words with you, halfling. There's too much blood on the street. My inclinations, my aspirations are my own. I wanted information. You were kind enough to believe, took a chance. And for that, she throws a little pouch of coins down. And she says, I have now know enough that I'm going to report back to some of my higher ups to let them know that what is happening is the course of one of our own that is acting outside of the bounds of his means. But I have no way to help out or affect anything that's going on with this search for the dragons and the praetors. You will not see me again. That I can promise.
Well, I really appreciate that.
And she, lifts up her hammer and she gives you a wink, says because she's not been, she is, all of y'all have watched, she's talked. There's been no aggressive moves, anything like that. And she says, I will relieve myself of your company and make my way out of this city for the time being. I wish y'all luck in discovering truly all that was involved and getting to the bottom of the coins. And if you do discover them, I would forget anything at all about what you've seen or find out. There are much bigger and dangerous forces at work here. If you can't see that, then best of luck to you. But I'm feeling that time's a little tough, a little hot right now, and I'm going to relieve myself of the city and you. And she basically steps out into the crowd. They're moving around, and she kind of throws you a hand up in the air, and she just continues. She saunters off into the park.
Well,
Osric kicks the bag of coins.
There's some coins in there.
This is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick them up.
There are 10 platinum pieces in there.
Yeah, well, more money for us.
I'll put it in there. 10 platinum pieces. All right. And we'll hold there for the evening. Dun, dun, dun. Y'all just didn't ask the right question. God, I gotta go to another round. Oh. The clues are right in front of their face. They can't see them, folks. Good job, guys. Welcome back to Thursday Night D&D.
Yeah.
On the Praetors Rejects. Okay. Sit tight, folks. You guys are actually, so The plan, guys, and this is me knocking on each one of y'all's heads, thump, 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 is to go find the lady next week so you can get the right clue so that you guys now can justify the leveling up that you're going to get now. Hint, hint, hint. Okay? All right. Yeah, you're supposed to have ended chapter here, but y'all didn't take the bait, so I've got to guide y'all somewhere else.
Well, we had every reason to believe that the lady would attack us outright. And, you also threatened us pretty heavily with prison time. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I did, but that doesn't stop.
We chose to play things really slow.
Didn't say it was going to be easy.
Well, I'm just telling you, that's why we're slowing things down a bit, We're not going to go rushing headlong anymore. If we end up at episode 100, then we can just have a
they're
party.
Gonna go back. You know what this group's gonna do? They're gonna go back and drink all the ale, the fairy ale, for the next 3 or 4 episodes. So,
actually, guys, I've been thinking maybe we can just start doing the rest of the bulletin board jobs and just kind of put everything on hold as far as.
Someone really wants to be in timeout. Someone's gonna end up in a wizard's tower with no way out.
No, guys, no. The march to episode 100 starts now. Waterdeep Dragon Heist episode 100.
Oh, God help me. God help me. Okay, folks. Yes, we're going to hold here with my rambunctious Thursday crew. And we will be back. Wow, I keep saying I'm so used to now having other games running on Friday and Sundays, all the Halloween stuff. We're back Monday night here on the channel as a player in the Shifting Sands homebrew campaign. Monday nights. Tuesday night will be Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and then back here on Thursdays until we get. We're going to just do a few weeks of not changing programming up until probably we may add in a one shot or two in December to run some Christmas stuff, and I'm also getting the Alien RPG stuff. There's some stuff that's been done on Fantasy Grounds bulletin boards to get that rule set into Fantasy Grounds, and I'm working on the tables and accessing a few things, but we're going to run that a couple of times. There are 3 one-shots in the intro rule set before the main book comes out in December. Yeah, Aces, I have got it. Matt, KC, one of the other wizards, is running it and posting it up on YouTube for the wizard side, and I've watched it. I don't know if y'all watched Grim and Perilous's channel. Matt Jowett over there has run it through the 3 sessions with the group, and they had a blast with it. And it is, what's going to happen to you, but it is in some intense role playing and game. There's a little dice playing, there's a little action, but there's a lot of role playing with dice action, basically helping form the story with the stress levels and the critical fails and things like that, and it is pretty intense. And so I am compiling up the rules and getting some of it into Fantasy Grounds to help with some of the automation. They've done it already with Roll20, and it works pretty well, but some of these die rolls are a little complicated. So so we're going to be running on that, and we're going to post that up on the Discord channel. We'll do a couple of shows of that with some people and see how that goes. And I'm actually reached out to a couple other channels to do a full cam game with some people because of the intensity, and I want that to come across in the cam. But we'll run a couple here that won't be all cams, won't be cam games at all, so everybody can kind of get a taste of it. But we'll announce that probably first of the month, probably next month. I need some time to work on it and read over everything because the rules are kind of funky in a few of the rules, the rolling of the dice. Anyway, with that being said, we appreciate it. Good job, guys. We're gonna level y'all up here, and then we'll see everybody back Monday night on the channel. Take care. Thanks for watching.
Hang on a second. Did you say that we just leveled up?
You're going to level up. Yeah. Y'all are leveling up.
Yeah. I thought you said we're going to get it.
No, I said y'all are going to go interview the lady next week so y'all can justify leveling up. Okay. And that means that, so y'all are leveling up. Y'all are supposed to level up at the end of this before you take off on the next deal. So I want to go ahead and get the next session going. So
congratulations, boys.
There we go. So, folks, take care. We're out of here. Be good. We'll see y'all later.
Not everybody.
See you.